Go Inferno.
Disco Inferno?
is a good one.
Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. For Sigmar sausage.
For Sigmar sausage. Oh.
Well, that was the last one, though.
No.
Anyone.
Still
Pretty sure that
Sigmar
was
day.
sausage.
Look, it's 9:15. The day's not over.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure the last one was Sigmar sausage.
And also, they must have plenty of Sigma sausage, because only 2 of us ate it.
You don't know how much sausage he had.
I wasn't there.
But I was in his kitchen for a full day, basically. With the chicken.
Okay, cool. We've got everybody here. I am pretty much ready to go. I'm gonna be placing a lot of stuff on the go, like NPCs and stuff like that, because I didn't really like prepare much, because I was I was working during the week.
Yeah, same.
Alright, well, if you need like a minute to stop and set everything up, just let us know.
Yeah, yeah.
We can roleplay together.
We can do it together.
By working with each other.
So, we find ourselves in front of a burning building. The Toast and Tussle is slowly burning down, but like last time we said that civilians and watch like showed up to like bucket water to like make sure that it doesn't spread to the other buildings. But the witch hunter and her followers did this because the members of this club, I guess, inside of here are suspected of being cultists, heretical cultists. You guys were in there because you just made like new friends. You were investigating a murder and you met some of his like the murdered victim friends, and they pretty much like took you to this place. It's like, hey, we know a nice place, let's go and have some drinks and stuff like that. And they were low-key trying to like recruit you into their organization, but then you found some like suspicious heretical things hidden behind the curtain. Which apparently heretical things are always hidden behind the curtain in this universe. That's a thing now.
Yeah,
Every
you can't
time I
just
see a
look at it all
curtain,
the
I'm just
time.
gonna burn it down.
Every time you see a
I'm
curtain.
Like, all I'll say is this: as soon as you said warehouse, Alucard was like, "You fucker." I know where this is going. We help the bad guys. Oh.
Yeah, I love the little like flavor text of the adventure was like, and the adventurers, they make some new friends, but it turns out they are cultists. What are they gonna do? Are they gonna help their friends? But they are heretics. And it's like, yeah, I know my group. I know that they are that the cultists are screwed.
Yeah, they're gonna die.
Why the hell would we help cultists? Heretics. Burn them all.
We've had nothing but bad experience with cultists.
I have one question, Gliss.
Yeah.
That's all.
Do you know last time, do you know how I cut that guy's head off? Was that because the sword?
Because
Or was that... Yes.
Oh, because of the new sword you have, the Shaif al Janoub or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
The one that you worked really hard to get.
I got a good roll.
Yeah, it was just because of your role.
So
It's
that's-
not specifically the sword.
Oh, I was just thinking because, like, I've not really cut anyone's head off that clean.
Yeah, I mean, it is a curved blade. It's unlike any swordsman craftsmanship that you've seen in the countries over here.
It's okay. We need clay.
We need clay.
Stop the other buildings burning down.
Oh,
Yeah, there was other people throwing the fires out already.
yeah.
Fuck 'em.
So we left off here. It's like 9ish in the evening, so it is getting quite dark. But you know the building is on fire, so it is lit up over here. The witch hunter lady just got done talking to you guys. You're pretty much free to do what you want. You can still investigate the guy's murder. Also, that reminds me, you investigated his body last time, and there was a handout that I was supposed to give you that I completely missed because it wasn't actually in the text part of what's on his body. It was further down in the adventure, and I was like, oh, okay. So, handout 1, show image. I'll show you this. On the body, you find like a letter, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
So that's who was like investigating the body? It was you, right, Mckadow, and Solnet was like looking at letters and stuff on the desk.
Well, that was in the desk, but the desk was elsewhere.
Yeah.
I thought, but yeah.
Yeah.
So if
Something like
if Alucard was at the bar, you would have been the one that found this letter. Would you like keep it to yourself? Would you read it out to like the rest of the party?
I'd read it to myself first. You know, I always like to just you never know. Maybe shows the truth or
And you know Heska Glaser as the name as the lady with the glass eye that
The
sells
glass,
the
yeah.
glass trinkets on the market.
Yeah, the fool's still no clue purpose. Going to kill her before she kills me. Huh. Guys, it
Seems
looks
like
like
the
these cultists were planning to kill the glass lady. Maybe they started that fucking riot.
Maybe.
And I'll just hand the letter off to Zol then. Here, look at that.
Look at this.
Yeah. Read that.
Reading. Son of a bitch.
So does this stay open as long as I leave it open, or do you like just close it for yourself?
Close it for
Stays
yourselves.
open.
Okay. So I'm gonna close it for me for now, but if you need this again, I can always pop it back open.
Yeah.
Never want to
I'll just
see
keep it
again.
open.
I'll just double tap the top.
Yeah.
So that is something that you should have had in your possession the whole time that I like missed. That was my bad, but you have that letter.
Yeah, no problem.
So now, well, we're still kind of like in the middle of like last time, so I feel like we don't really need to do like last time. This is what happened. We pretty much like are still ongoing. So what would you
This
like to do
time.
now? Yeah, this time in Warhammer.
I'm going to give the lady the letter.
To the witch hunter,
Yeah.
to Ursula.
Yeah, we found this on one of their bodies. Probably relevant.
Okay. She looks at you. She like takes the letter, folds it open, like quickly like skims it. Very interesting indeed. Do you know who this Heska Glaser might be?
She runs a glass shop down at the marketplace. Does all these sort of intricate ornaments. Recently, there was a riot there. I don't know if it's linked. I've never heard of this Orban though.
Yes. Well, my duty was only to take care of the heretical cult that was supposedly based here in this building. So I don't really have any cause for this Heska, for this investigation that you're doing.
Fair enough. No, I'll hold it in my hand to take the letter back.
Yeah, she hands it back.
And it's like, alright, well, we'll look into
If
it.
you do find out that any of these people involved with this group are also cultists belonging to the worshipping the dark heretical powers, make sure to inform me or any other witch hunter so that they can be dealt with impunity.
Very well.
Very well. So you guys got like a bunch of stuff to still to do in the
Yeah.
city. You have this murder to solve. If you want to, like, you a watch like asked you to do it, but you're not like really
Obligated?
obligated. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
more like because they're short on staff that they're just like, yeah, if you can solve this, knock yourself out.
Screw the watch. My friend's been taken.
Yeah, but this whole thing started because some wizard in a tower is involved with this murder case that knows the Grey Wizard that disappeared from his tower.
Yeah, so my next move, at least I'm going to say this to the group, is like, so I would really like to go and see that wizard outside of town. But since it's late, I understand if you guys don't want to come with.
We wait for tomorrow.
Were you sure you'll be okay going alone, though, Alucard? I know you have your independent adventures, but what if it's dangerous?
I've got Peter.
Doesn't Peter need sleep as well, though?
Save us with a wake, Peter, right?
I'm a trained mercenary. I can go a few nights without sleep. It'll impact my performance, but it is doable.
They told me how far it was last time. How far is it really? Say I walked.
Let's see, I've got some information here. Let's see if I got like an accurate distance.
Yeah.
So you want to go to the tower outside of the town. The name of the tower is the Tower of Vane. There are two main paths from Ubersreich towards the tower. A faster but expensive journey by boat, or a longer, more perilous journey along the road.
Yeah, I think I figured boat. Why not?
Okay. Well. So you'll let me just pop you guys back to the city map. Ubersreich City.
Goodbye, White Hunter.
Good luck on your investigation.
Whee.
Maybe may our paths cross again.
Kill that other White Hunter if you see him.
Turn the
He's a
fire
prick.
off. Yeah, well, some witch hunters are
Most of
pricks.
them
Let's do some like generic city noises. There we go. So, you find yourself, you're leaving the scene of this burning building. People are like trying to put a fire out, doing their best. The witch hunter and her crew are just like investigating, seeing that there's not more any heretical things about. You're currently in the artisans' quarter side of town.
Mm-hmm.
It is getting quite late, but you're thinking of leaving, traveling through the night, and you want to go see for a boat.
Yeah, that way Peter can get some rest.
You guys are currently without mounts and wagons, right? You're all on foot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I left mine back at the inn. Or possibly at the lady's place. No, I followed her on foot through the sewer, so yeah, I'd be back at the inn.
Yeah. So you just travel on foot through Ubersreich.
Yeah. Oh, no, wait. Wait. Do I have the card at the minute? What day is this?
It's still Sigmar's Day.
Huh. No, I don't think I have the cart. I went to get the cart, and then I got wrapped into a side thing.
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait, no, I got the cart, went back, got the shit, magic shit, and then came back. Yeah. That's right.
Hmm. Oops, that's not how you do that. Sorry, my like rollable tables is gone apparently, so I have to like do it using the slash command, but I couldn't remember it. There we go, I
Oh.
got it.
Okie
None of you own like any buildings in here, right?
No.
Not in Uberstrike. Not yet.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Not right now.
Yeah, as you travel through the city, you see that like the people are a bit in like an uproar. There seems to be like something going on, but you can't quite tell what it is. It's just like a bit of a hustle and bustle. And just give me a second, I'm gonna go turn the heater off. I'm melting here.
My chair is really squeaky today.
Probably a mouse in it.
Must be.
There we go. I'm back.
No back.
Every time. So you walk into the streets, you see like just like a lots of people like talking to each other. Like there seems to be some sort of talk of the town, but you can't quite hear what they're saying.
Well, the best way to find out is... Oi, mate! What's going on?
Breeze.
Just to a peasant. Random peasants that are
Yeah,
talking.
you walk up to one of the civilians in the street. Make me a fellowship roll.
We fellowship.
Your favorite roll.
Yeah, I got one that I can upgrade. Hey! That never happens.
Yes, good sir. Tomorrow, the day after Sigmar's Day, a new tax collector is gonna go through the town collecting taxes. So everybody's real nervous. Nobody likes to pay taxes, you know.
They're a necessity. Do you know if they're increasing or?
We have no idea. It's just, it's unusual for A new one to come to town. It's not the regular one that we have been dealing with for years. It must be because Altorf took over of Ubersreich.
Possibly. Well, hopefully they're not a jerk.
Hopefully, but most of these tax collectors can be quite rough.
Well, I can't promise anything, but if they get out of hand, you know, when you see me in the street, stop me, and I'll see if I can intervene. I know a few people in the town hall and the captain's watch.
Okay, if we'll see you around, we'll definitely do that.
All right, good luck, and have a good Sigmar day.
Good Sigmar Day to you as well. And like, you know, the day is like rounding off, like the celebrations are like slowing down, coming to an end, like people are cleaning up all their decorations and stuff like that, because it's almost the end of Sigmar Day.
Yeah.
So you're just traveling through the city, you're gonna go through the docks, to the docks rather, to ask for a ship.
You guys coming? You never decided.
I guess.
Hey,
Depends how tired I am after all that.
you can
I'm
sleep on
quite
the boat.
drunk.
You can sleep on the boat.
And I need to go and talk to the dwarf.
Which one?
The guy that I said I was going to help out.
You promised another dwarf you were going to help?
Not another one, it's the same one. I think.
How many dwarves did you promise?
I was going to help him find this daughter bracelet. I can't even say that. I'm trying to pretend to be drunk, but fucking hell.
Oh, really good role playing.
It's just I just saw that I got consume alcohol still like on. I'm like, okay, I need to pretend to be drunk.
Pretend.
And
Make me an endurance roll. Or a cool. Your choice.
Ooh, I'm always cool. Someone said that. Average?
Yeah. Oh, 100. Just a straight up automatic fail.
I'm gonna reroll that. Wait, what? Okay, yeah. For some
99.
reason I had an extra fortune. The fuck?
Yeah. From 95 to 100 is an automatic fail. I'm not sure if you are allowed to reroll it, but I'll allow it. But you still failed.
What the fuck? Oh, I'm not looking forward to this session.
Hey, you get the bad rolls out of the way early. That way you save up like the good ones for the end. That's how that works.
I have bad rolls all the time if I flip and start with one.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you still feel a little bit tipsy. It's definitely like wearing out all the alcohol you drank during the toasting with the cult and stuff like that.
Oh, I can't believe I got that good string with being drunk like that.
Yeah. Again, you're not really drunk. You're just like tipsy.
Okay.
Like you have to fail equal to your toughness bonus to get like drunk. So are you guys all going towards the docks as a group? Are you splitting up?
yes.
I was gonna go and see if I can talk to the dwarf, see if he wants to join us. But I don't know if we're going the same way.
Well, there are like docks all over the place in this town, like on both sides of the river. So you can definitely, like, if you look on the map, there is like a dock kind of area right next to the Red Moon Inn. So you can definitely like ask for a ship over there as well.
Yeah, but the dwarf is in the dwarven sector, ain't he?
Yeah, he was in the Axe and Hammer.
Yeah. I need to go and talk to that. So now I'm going to talk to that. Fucking hell.
So what do you do?
I need to go.
Do you just walk away from the group without
No,
saying anything?
I'm gonna say I have a. I need to go and talk to a dwarf to see if he'll join us.
What?
The dwarf that I promised that I was going to join him and help him find out the mystery.
Okay, well, my friend's in danger, so good luck with that. I'm gonna go get a boat.
Yeah. I just want to remind you that like you still have like a full day. Like the dwarf said that he was gonna like wait until tomorrow for you in the inn.
I was just thinking of like how long is it gonna take to get there and back?
Well, you don't have to come, but like I really do need to go.
Okay, I'll come.
Okay. So you make your way to just the nearest like
Boat.
dock area, boat area that you can see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see like a few like sailors. I'm not gonna say it. Few sailors and other men like standing there, just like talking to each other in
What?
small groups, like standing
Seamen?
by like a bunch of like unloaded boxes and all that kind of stuff. Yes, seamen. That is what I was thinking.
Just call them cum people.
Ah, okay. But yeah, you walk past these like there's just tons of them like hanging out, just standing by the docks. You walk past them and you hear you pick up that they're talking amongst each other that like oh, it's a shame that there are no more bargers going down the river for at least 7 days.
Oh, wait, what
Several
was that
days.
about bargers?
Aye, make me a simple gossip test.
Okay.
Margin of failure with a 0. You wanna keep that roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but
No, but
it's not too bad.
so you ask them like, what was that about the barges? They kind of
Yeah.
like look at you, they see you in your armor, and they're like, yeah, no barges going up or down the river for several days. A group of young people, like all dressed in Altdorf state colors. They rented all the barges.
Great. Great. Do you know where these people are?
No, sir. Can't help you with that. We've been just standing by here by the ships, awaiting orders. We also don't really have any idea of what's going on. If we're supposed to like work on the ships during this night, if they're just not going at all.
Is your captain around?
The captain?
Aye.
He should be nearby in the closest bar.
Oh, thank you very much,
Ah.
lads. And I guess we're heading to the tavern, boys. We're gonna have to see if we can get this captain to do a little night journey. Sneaky.
Okay.
Da-la-la-la.
The closest bar is Ruger's Boarding House. Outside, you see like that sign hanging from the thing. It's
Oh,
just,
this looks like an inn.
yeah, it's just a bed on its sign. You can tell already from the outside that it looks like, of all the inns and bars that you've seen in this town so far, this looks like the cheapest one. Like, it's all like very, very simple, nothing too crazy, too fancy,
Yeah.
I guess.
Even more than the Toast and Tussle.
Well, that was a warehouse, so
Yeah.
this one is an actual inn, but it's still a cheap-looking inn. You enter, you see that you find yourself on the lower floor. There is a common room where the people sit and drink. There seems to be a dining hall in the back and a dirty kitchen behind the counter, like a separate room behind.
Okay. Let's see. Anyone wearing something that looks like a captain's hat? Like a bit more above the peasantry. Perhaps a
There's-
sword or a gun.
There's many people in here that look like they belong to ship crews. This seems to be like a regular hangout spot for the sailors from the nearby docks.
Should I just do the... Yeah, I'll just do the pirate thing. It's like, I'll walk in, all blazing and just like swaggerful and just like, I'm looking for a captain that's willing to go down the river. Anyone up for the journey?
The bar kind of like comes to a silence. They like look at you. One guy like stands up, approaches you. You wanna go down the river? Well, you're out of luck, sonny. Like a bunch of Altdorfers just rented out all the boats.
Oh, what, you wouldn't be willing to make a quick night journey, for, say, some extra coin there, laddie?
Depends how much extra coin you're offering. These Altdorfers, they They paid us a considerable sum to not take any passengers for an entire week.
What was the sum for a week?
For a week?
Hmm.
They are offering us 500 gold per day.
That's suspicious.
Aye,
Alrighty.
but
Uh,
with so
Have they
much money,
received any of this yet?
with so much money in play, we cannot refuse.
I understand. I understand. Unfortunately, I kind of bid 500 gold. I gotta do just a few gold, unfortunately. But I wouldn't want you to risk your necks for that. Understood. Thanks, everyone.
That's a suspiciously large amount of gold.
Yeah.
How would one even provide that?
I don't know.
Still enough to stay it.
Mm-hmm. Remember this, go outside. And I'll just sort of usher the boys out before we talk anymore. The
Yeah.
bar went quiet. It's just like...
Okay, so you just leave again after like asking for boats, and they're like, "Yeah, no, we can't. We got paid a lot of money."
Yeah. Last thing I need is one of them to go be like, running back. It's like, this guy fucking forced us to do it, you know? You know, and then the fucking Aldorfs are like, what the fuck?
Okay, cool. So you
yeah.
find yourself outside of the of the tavern on the streets. Where are you heading now?
Well, you have to
what?
meet someone tomorrow, but I really need to do this. The only other way would be to go by the carriage, the cart,
Hmm.
or steal a boat, but I ain't stealing no boat. We could buy a boat. There's gotta be a rowboat we could buy. Wait a minute, wasn't there a rowboat underneath that bridge that we used?
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna take you a while in a rowboat. Though.
How far is this?
It is pretty far. It's like a few towns over.
Alucard don't need no sleep. Rowboat.
We do, though, so are you doing this yourself?
I don't want to leave you guys. Like, I don't want to make you do like out of game. I don't want to make you do a separate adventure, but
Oh.
in game, I can't make Alucard like stay because Alucard would just be like, "Friend, danger, go!"
Understood.
Yeah, so I'm trying to sort of like work it so that you guys come with me.
Also, I missed this, but Marbet, the Ursula Marbet, the female witch hunter, she when she was like talking to you, you showed her the letter and stuff like that. She has the ability to like give you a detailed directions towards the tower through like a land route.
I think you mentioned it. It said she had a shorter route, right? There was a shorter and a longer route.
Yeah.
Oh, she didn't tell me though. Yeah, you're right. Screw it. Well, I'm going to have to go. But if you guys don't want to come because you have obligations, I understand. Peter, will you join me?
Can I just go and talk to him and say that we've got something coming up?
Well, absolutely. I gotta go pick up the card. You said he was at the inn, right?
He was at the Dwarven Inn.
Yeah, we can swing by the Red Moon and grab our stuff and then head over there. Head at the southern gate.
He was the dwarf that joined us up in the guy's manor.
The dwarf in the manor.
The Slayer dwarf.
With the painting and stuff?
Yes.
Weird. Big
Weird.
city. It's strange that we keep running into people.
Yeah. It's just that he seemed really upset when he saw a bracelet that looked like his daughter's.
Oh. Yeah, I remember Conna telling me about that. Shut up, Zelda.
There's Runette, smack.
Yeah, I think the tower is like roughly 40 miles away.
Fucking hell.
That's a while.
Yeah.
Right. By cart, though, it shouldn't be too bad with 2 horses pulling us.
Yeah.
And
That's still a
I
while,
can
so...
always use my horse as well to scout.
So travel
Yeah.
times, use the movement to determine travel speed in miles per hour by the party's slowest movement. So that would be like, I guess, one of
The
the
horses?
horses. Yeah.
They both have a movement of 7.
Let me have a look at mine. Mine have
Movement
the
7, you know,
7,
14
yeah.
walk. Yeah, our horses are all the same.
So 7 would be 7 miles per hour.
7 miles per hour. That's not too bad. You guys can
Yeah.
get some sleep overnight. I'll ride the cart. Yeah, okay. Let's go grab the cart, and we'll go inform your friend that we'll probably be back later tomorrow.
Yeah. I don't want to leave and get killed, you know.
And I need to get.
So if it's 40 miles and it's 7 miles per hour, that means that it's 5-6 hours to get there. Almost 6 hours to get there. Like that's not bad at all. That's way faster than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
And
Okay, cool. So first things first is you're going back to the Red Moon Inn to go and get your mounts and stuff like that.
yep.
Get our stuff. Get our cart.
You travel through the city. The city is just still busy cleaning up after Sigmar's day, but nothing really happens along the way now.
Okie dokie.
You get to the inn
Truffles.
without any troubles. Franz is still there, like cleaning up, getting ready to open up tomorrow again. The kids are helping out, like cleaning, like dusting off and all that kind of stuff.
Evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Hello.
I've took care of the dead furry one.
Ah, good lad. Did you blow it up?
No, just dumped it in a place that nobody will ever find it.
Is it in the water?
I did to chuck it in the river, yes.
Oh.
Oh boy. Hey, here's a question actually. Before we have to head out of town for a little while. But you wouldn't know any sailors that would be willing to take us on a boat? You're a well-informed man, well-connected.
I've got a few that are regulars at the bar, but I haven't seen them in a while.
We hear that the Aldorfs have hired all the boats for a week. It's a bit suspicious.
Oh, all of them?
500 gold, they said they were getting. I think the way he was implying that was each
That's
for each of their ships.
It sounds like someone may be like trying to do a rebellion.
Oh, I think I went in the wrong business. Just all awkwardly like chuckle.
Yeah.
I'm just going to dead stare at him like that's
500 gold just for not using
Not
your
working?
ships.
Yeah. I wonder what it's for, though.
You said the Altorfers paid them?
Yeah.
I don't know what to think about the Altorfers. They seem to have the best interest of Ubersrek in mind, but something rubs me the wrong way about them. I don't fully trust them. But don't tell them that. I said that.
Give me your tavern. No.
Turn it into an orphanage.
Yeah. They already kind of did.
Yeah.
You want to blow it up?
Would
I'm
work
like, no, take
experiment.
the kids.
It's all a way of becoming an orphanage.
It will by the end. I'm going to
Buy
get
the
him and
building
I'm going to get
outside
him
of
and
it.
that old hag to hook up, and I'm going to get them to run the orphanage.
So it's getting quite late, gentlemen. You want a drink or something to eat? Now that you're here?
We need to go.
Do you guys want something for the road?
Do you have anything dry enough to? Take
Yeah, we
for
still
the
have
road?
leftover from that chicken you prepared. I can wrap some up, turn it into some travel rations.
Yes, please.
That'd be great. And if you could get a little hay for the horses and a little bit of meat, please. Any meat will do. Not the chicken.
Wait, what's wrong with the chicken?
Bought that as a gift!
Ain't this the first time you realise that I put the chicken?
You fucking asshole! Yeah, Alucard's not happy.
Not the chickens. I'll whip something up, get some hay for the horses and stuff. It's the least I can do for you guys. You spared me having to rebuild my bar.
No problem, mate. Thanks.
Yeah, you can all grab like 2 rations for like the road from the trappings.
I will feed one of these meaty things to Fluffles.
Well, I already have weapons on there.
Oh yeah, if you already have some, you can just add to the quantity.
I'm not going to bother because I'm not going to eat them, but basically these are for Fluffles.
Okay, I'll
I
put
do
some
not.
infinite ones in chat as well, so you can grab it from there.
Oh yes, I'd like to grab it from there because I couldn't
Alright,
find
I'll
it.
do. I'll just do that. Just
gonna
to
put-
renew it for Fluffles.
Do we have?
So what are
So-
these for? You plan on traveling through the night?
Aye, we're heading up to the old Wizard's Tower outside of town.
A wizard's tower.
Hmm.
You heading into the mountains?
I believe she said it was by the mountains.
Aye. You are you prepared for travel into the mountains? Do you have like appropriate warm clothing and stuff like that? It can get real cold up there.
How's it look at the priest? Well, me and Philippe are alright. What about you two? This is to Solna and Peter.
Robes.
What does Peter actually have? Other than like leather stuff and an open helmet and his normal clothing. Peter like looks down at himself. He's like he's still kind of like in his mercenary uniform. He's like, well, I've been traveling in this the whole time. I think it will do.
You don't need a cloak?
I wouldn't mind the cloak.
Let me have a look.
You have
Do
a
you know
spare
when-
one?
I think I might have gotten
No.
not unless you want to dress up as an Empire soldier.
Well, as long as we're in the Empire, that should be fine.
Alright, we'll give him one of my Empire soldier uniforms.
Okay, and they have like, you know, like a flowing, like red kind of cape that was part of the uniform. So he just kind of like wraps that around himself as like a snuggie almost, and he doesn't put on the rest of the outfit.
I just realized I have two separate ones. Why have I got that? Just delete one and then make the other one two. I was like, why is this in this bag and this bag? There we are.
The hay.
Hey?
Hey.
Is there any thing that says hay? Or you guess-
I don't think so. It's just like,
Just rename it to Hay.
Okay. Do you want me to just add a lesson and call it hay?
yeah, you can do it like that. I don't mind.
I do.
I'll on a separate notepad on my other screen, I'll create like a little tracker of like everybody's hunger meter of the mounts as well.
Oh,
I'm gonna put the hay on my
Just
horse
like-
when I get there.
Mid-fight, I'll be like, Solnet, your stomach starts grumbling.
Eat 'em.
You've been watching too much
Eat
video of
'em.
that Dirt League. Is this that sketch that they did where now adding the shit meter randomly during combat you'll need to take a shit.
Oh no, is that their latest like
No, it's PUBG, so it is.
Oh,
They're
okay.
like one of their older ones where it's like they just be in the middle of gunfight, like, no, oh shit, I forgot to take a
Oh,
shit. There's
yeah.
one for shit meter.
I have seen that one. They have their series now where they do like not playing D&D, but like little sketches of
Yeah.
D&D, like
I love it. I haven't
how-
watched the last one.
how silly turn-based combat is and stuff like that. Like I haven't seen the last one either, so I thought you were maybe talking about that one.
No,
I don't know what
no,
the last one was.
I love fucking Rowan as the rules lawyer. That was
Yes.
so hilarious.
He always keeps them popping up as well. Like,
yeah, he's just like, actually, in the rule books, that's a cantrip.
I just want to fucking punch him.
I love him. It's like, fuck me. It's like Mino and Carrick in one person. Not Mino, fucking Biscuit.
Yeah.
But yeah, Zolnat, are you confident you're gonna be dressed appropriately for heading into the mountains?
well, let's see.
You look like a
what
little
was-
girl.
When you get in a new avatar.
New avatar.
Leather jack, leather leggings, clothing, ceremonial robes, quality robes. Why do I still have two? Well, both of those. I'm double wrapped.
You're double wrapped.
Oh.
According to your sheet, you are wearing your ceremonial robes and your quality robes at the same time.
You should be okay.
Yeah, I should be okay with that then.
Okay, which is the top layer, the ceremonial robe or the quality robe?
The better looking one, probably,
Okay.
which I forget at this point in time.
All of them.
Yeah, I think the ceremonial robe is more like, as the name implies, for ceremonies. It's not like a thick rope or anything. It's just like they put it on for the ceremony, do the ceremony, take it off. again.
The quality ones are the higher ones, so they
Yeah.
can be on the outside.
Okay, cool. So you got rations. You know that it's probably gonna get cold. You want to take your coach and your mounts, right? You
Yeah.
You have 1 wagon and
Mhm.
3 mounts?
1 cart. 3 months, yeah.
1 cart and 3
Another
mounts.
card.
An Alucard.
And me. I probably
Okay.
could pull the cart, to be honest.
So yeah, you're getting all your stuff ready. You wanted to go to the Dwarven bar, Philippe. Are you still gonna do that during evening now? Are you gonna do it
Yes.
on your way on leaving the city, or are you doing it while they're like preparing everything to start the travel?
When we're leaving the city.
Okay.
That's really good.
I'm just gonna hide this for a second. Because it doesn't actually show the gates on that map, which is a bit weird. Yeah, no, there is no side gate.
No, it's just the river.
Okay, cool. So you get all your stuff, you get ready to travel. Like 20 minutes pass, the cart and the mounts are set up outside of the Red Moon Inn, ready to go. Like, Franz Loder is just kind of like standing in his doorway, like looking at you guys, getting all your stuff ready. Just kind of like talking about random stuff, about like the kids, that they're doing a good job and all that.
That's good.
Did they say anything interesting while talking?
Not really. just generic, like,
Just generic stuff.
yeah. Just having a conversation while you're putting the bags
I
and
heard
everything
they're
on your
reviving the
wagon.
Dawn Guard.
The who?
The Dawn Guard, man. It's just generic fucking Skyrim bullshit. What's the matter? Someone stole your sweet roll.
Leather armor, smart, keeps you light on your feet.
You are
Oi,
carrying too
Make
much
a
to
man
run.
nervous with coming at him with your weapon drawn like that.
I saw one where it was like the Whiterun guard outside of the city, just like turns towards the player and is like, Dragonborn, where have you been? It's been years since you've been here, and just goes on like an entire like dialogue that's just like custom put in, like it's not real from in the game, but it's pretty much like how he thanks the Dragonborn for like changing the lives of everybody in the world and stuff like that, and then at the end the guy just like quits the game and he's like, Dragonborn.
Oh dear.
But yeah, you guys are pretty much good to go.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. So
Bye,
Philippe
everyone.
wants to go past the axe and hammer through the Dwarven sector, which is a little bit out of the way. So who
Yeah.
will be driving the cart?
Probably best have the guy who can't sleep.
Yeah, so that they guys can sleep. I will drive.
Yeah, and Peter is coming,
the-
right?
Mine. Yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
Who was that prick? Is that your updated avatar?
Well, no, I'm putting it in and see if Zornet wants it.
I think his hair is completely different.
So yeah, you arrive outside of the axe and hammer with cart and horses. The Dwarven Inn in the Dwarven sector.
Well, go talk to your friend then.
I'll walk in.
Okay, it's pretty empty inside. Nobody in here seems to be like drinking or anything like that. Like a dwarf from behind the counter, like
I find it. Here we go. Here's his new fucking avatar.
a dwarf from behind the counter yells out like, "Oi, what brings you here? We're closed for the day of Sigmar."
I heard that there's a dwarf coming here to Oh, it's
Yeah, you
Is
see
it
him
like
like
a-
just sitting in the corner at like a table.
oh, I'm here for him. To have a word with him.
Oh. Well, get to your business then. Close the door behind you.
Okay. My fucking god.
So you walk further in, and you see the Slayer dwarf, like with his orange, big orange mohawk, orange beard, bustling muscles, tattoos, just sitting in the corner, like legs on the table, like leaning back in his chair, with a big cup of ale.
Hello, sir.
Evening.
Do I remember his name? Let me just look at my notes.
Oh, you're the one from at the market, eh?
Yes.
Hmm.
I'm heading out the city now with my companions.
Aye.
Something happened with one of my companions' friends, so I need to go there urgently. So I might not be back here tomorrow.
Aye. Thanks for letting me know, so I wasn't wasting my time just waiting around here. I'll get my stuff. I'll get my stuff ready then and start seeing if I can find out who is distributing these necklaces.
Well, if I'm
Hell?
what?
He looks like a hobo. I don't think Destructor is going to want to completely change his character.
I know.
Like this is the best I could do. Like if he still wanted to say his hair grew out.
That does look better. But
you
yeah.
know. Your hair grew. You've gotten older. It's been what? How long has it been, Chris?
What a pretty boy. Since you guys started, I think like roughly a year, but there's been some
Yeah.
like time shenanigans involved with the travel between Albion and the normal world. Skipped some like time.
Yeah, and dimensions.
Oh, I found the perfect one.
Yeah,
Not the
can
one
you
what I
guys
put
like
in.
do this after the session or something and just
Yes.
play?
So
the hair's all
We're
wrong.
waiting on our D&D guy. He's just fucking talk to the dwarf. Kick him.
so
Roleplay guy, not D&D guy.
Or D&D
I
guy?
was looking up D&D pictures of priests. Fucking. So I said D&D.
I forgot what was happening.
Well, I'm in the cart and you're talking to the dwarf.
Yeah, you went inside,
Yeah.
you told the dwarf that you might not be here tomorrow, and it's like, thanks for telling me so that I didn't waste my time. I'll start figuring out where this necklace came from then.
Well,
Sorry.
fucking hell. I must. If I meet you on your travels, I'll see if anything happens. Yeah.
Aye,
Oh, wait, no.
if we meet again. For some reason I do tend to keep running into you.
Yes. Like we're destined to talk.
Where are you heading
Uh,
that you're gonna be out of town? If you don't mind me asking.
We're just heading to quite far away to another town.
Aye, most people tend to go to other towns when they leave town.
I'm trying to flip and lead them off the scent. I'm not trying to like. I can't think.
Well, I don't mean to pry. Good luck on your adventures, I suppose. If you're in need of a capable warrior.
I'll ask my friends. Would you want paying?
What kind of pay are you offering? I'm a slayer, so I don't tend to work for. I can work for coin, but honor is most important to me. So if there is a worthy creature to be slayed, I'm all about it.
I'm kind of the same. I'm a questing knight, going for the Grail Knight to become a Grail Knight. I don't work for money either, but I do not know. I'll go outside and ask.
Okay, I'm done drinking here anyway. Everything's closed because of Sigmar's Day. I'll walk with you outside. Meet the rest of the lads.
Okay.
Okay, and Philippe walks out of this bar with like followed by like a Slayer dwarf with a massive like ginger mohawk that makes him seem like almost as tall as Philippe.
I've seen him before.
So
You just gonna walk up with this guy, Philippe? Like you're not gonna say
I
anything?
just got a phone call. That's why I'll just.
Oh, okay. I was like, I'm not gonna be like, hello, Philippe. You fucking find a dwarf. You need to say something. I'm just staring at you right now, like, what the hell?
just like everybody looking at Philippe and the dwarf and Philippe looking back at the cart and nothing being said. Just like people in the background.
Awkward.
This guy was one. My friend there was wondering if you would like him to join us.
I. What's his name?
He never told me his name, did he? Wait.
I'm such an asshole. It's the fact you said my friend. I was like, he doesn't know his name.
Is it that guy?
No.
Damn it. I did not remember him.
He's standing right there, man.
I know. What's your name, friend?
My name is Gunnar.
Gunnar. It's like, haven't we met before? Weren't you at the manor?
I was part of the lads hired by the man with the pointy hat.
Aye. You're some sort of slayer, aren't you? Well, we're just gonna go see about helping my friend. There's nothing really to slay, but when we get back, there's definitely a creature in the water we definitely want to investigate. Do you want to travel with us? See what we run into?
Where you heading?
Heading to the Owl Wizard's Tower. Outside of town, not the one in town.
Oh,
Yeah,
Wizard's
a couple
Tower.
towns over. Near the mountains.
I'll travel along if you if I can get first dibs to any creature slaying that might happen along the way. But also, I've
fine with me.
one request. Could you on your way stop by an old dwarven outpost?
Aye, that sounds interesting. As long as it's not gonna take too long, my friend is in danger.
I see. Well, we can do it on the way back if you're in a rush.
No. This man just might have information. It's not like he's going to be there. But we'll stop there. That's fine. Yeah. I gotta look back. Is there room in the cart for this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, so yeah, just hop in if you want to join us.
Okay, and he just like leaps in the back of the. It's a cart, right? It's not like a fully enclosed coach.
No, it's a cart.
Yeah, so he just kind of like sits at the back with his like legs dangling off the end.
Yeah. And off we go.
Yeah. Okay.
I do plan at some point to get a wagon.
Full on like wagon.
Yeah, but there's no point getting one now because we're going to go up to Savannah and it's going to already be a pain of getting 2 boats so I can actually transport my goddamn cart with us. Because the boats ain't big enough.
The boat ain't big enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to be 2.
Do you guys all have vision on this map without like a
No.
token?
New vision.
Okay. Let me configure.
Yeah.
Go.
To the Tower of Ain.
That should give you like vision.
Is this the tower? Is this the tower?
Which
tower
one
is
is
the
the
tower?
Tower of Vale?
Oh, my vision's gone. Oh, it's back.
Yeah. Ah, screw it. I'm gonna do it without tokens. It's just a travel map. It's fine. So you don't have to like move your token constantly.
Yeah. It doesn't matter.
So you're obviously over here at Ubersrijk.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Hello. Oh yeah, put it over there. So where did my little texting go? Put it hidden it in a corner. So you're gonna travel by road towards the Tower of Vane. Okay, cool. So you're going down the Emperor's Roads. You travel from Ubersrijk through, following the road, going down to the Lady's Vale into the Grey Mountains towards the Tower of Vane. So it'll take you 6 hours to get there. We calculated. Is this thing correct? Whoop. Okay, cool. You have your own cart, so you don't need to worry about hiring a cart, which is in the little text here.
Yeah.
So like, you're traveling down the road, and somebody can roll me a d10, please.
Who's going to do it? So, should I do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
7.
A 7.
7 corruption points.
You all
Why
die.
didn't, why didn't roll on? Why didn't roll it on my old one?
It's all that old. You're probably
Oh.
clicking the sheet or something. So that's when you clicked.
A small band of ragged folk pass you guys on the road, just walking down the road as you drive past them on the cart. Most seem downtrodden and keeping to themselves. But one of them suddenly lashes out, like starts yelling towards your cart, ranting and raving. Human-sized rats! I've seen them! They claw at any who get too close.
Whoa, stop. Let's throw down the cart. It's like, you're talking about a giant, like, rat creature man. Kind of looks like a baseman.
Ah, you seen them? Nobody believes me.
No, though, they're real. Yeah, approach the cart, my friend. Approach the cart.
Okay, and he walks up the cart and he looks like a bit crazed and
Yeah.
downtrodden.
From what I know, the dwarves seem to know all about it. Go talk to the dwarves inside the city. They'll help you out.
Yeah. The dwarves inside the city, they know about them? They'll believe me?
I think so. We mentioned it to like excuse me, mate. Do you know about what they call the Skaven?
Gunnar the dwarf looks over from the back and is like, Aye, rat creatures, they dwell on the ground. We fight them all the time in the mountain holes.
Ah, you see? See, you're not crazy, my friend. Don't be going mad. Just talk to the dwarves. They'll be able to tell you what they are.
Aye. Do you know about this as well, sir? And he lifts his shirt and he has a big what looks like a
Warp
terrible infected wound by claw marks.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
One of the furry creatures clawed me. I've been feeling terrible ill ever since.
Gunnar, you ever seen anything like this?
He kind of crawls across the wagon to the front,
Yeah.
takes a look. It looks bad, laddie. Looks like they got you real good. A lot of these human-sized rats, as you call them, carry terrible diseases. They are filthy vermin. You might want to get that checked out by an accomplished healer or something. It's like, oh, where would I go? Where would I find someone like that?
Can I help out and try and help him?
Sure. How would you try to help him?
Heal?
Just a heal check?
Yeah.
Okay, and what exactly are you doing using your heal skill? Looking over his wound?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry for interrupting you, Alucard.
No, that's fine. If you could help him, help him.
So this man is like, oh, where can I find somebody that can help me? And Philippe just jumps off his horse and starts messing with this guy's wounds without saying anything.
It's like, Philippe, what are you doing?
Something impulsive as usual.
What do I roll? I'll just say rate to Alucard.
Okay.
What do I roll?
Do you have medicine or just heal?
I just have heal.
Okay, then roll your heal.
Average?
Yeah, non-combat. An astounding success. Yes, perfectly. You look over his wound. You can tell that his wound seems to have healed fine. It's just recovering. It's what's it called when it gets crusty and stuff like that? That it's healing. But the symptoms that the man himself has, he seems really hot to the touch, and you can definitely tell that he has a fever.
Okay. Now.
Is there any swelling, Philippe?
I'll have a look. Is there?
The wound isn't really swollen, no.
It's not the plague, then. That's the only real one I know about infections that those little shits carry.
Maybe you should take it easy on your feet and,
Well, he has to walk to town, Philippe.
yeah.
Yeah, his group that he was traveling with, they're a bit further down the road, just kind of waiting for their companion.
Ah, that's good.
Well, he looks at you, Philippe, as you're looking at his wounds. Well, what do you think? Do you think I'm gonna be fine?
Your wound seems like it's healing, but you're burning up to the touch. So
I do feel hot and a bit lightheaded.
once you get to town, take it easy. Make sure you have plenty of water and
Aye.
eat good food.
We are travelers from Null. We're not too familiar with the town of Ubersreich. Do you have any directions of where we should head once we get to town?
I can't remember the name of the bar. Why can't I remember the name of the bar?
Don't send him to the bar.
Why?
There's no healer at the bar.
Maybe you should head to the Church of Sigmar in there.
You're from my church instead of your own? I mean, I got there's no one in yours right now, but yeah.
Yes. Perhaps praying to Sigmar will alleviate my symptoms. Well, thank you very much, good sirs, for your concern. I don't have anything to pay you, to like reward you.
Oh, don't be daft, mate. You don't
It's
need to
okay.
reward us. But I tell you what, while you're there, if you go to the Red Moon Inn, there's a gentleman there that has a lady friend. She's quite good with herbs and things. Ask him if he'd send for her.
The Red Moon Inn.
Yes, he's a very kindly gentleman. Just say that Alucard Preavum sent you, and that you need to get some healing. And anything that it costs, ask him if he'd be so kind to cover it, and I will pay him with interest when I get back.
Okay, he nods. He's taking it all in. Like Red Moon Inn, ask the gentleman, Alucard Preavum.
I'll
Okay.
pay for it.
I'm gonna put 2 silvers on his hand and say, "This would help you out."
Oh, thank you so much, travelers. You're truly too kind.
No problem. Just get well, my friend, and try not to let that attack drive you mad.
Okay. It is like still dark out. It's like 11 at
Yeah.
night. So they're walking out with like torches and lanterns and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, good luck on your travels. Be careful out there. Like on our way towards Ubersreich, nasty things skulk in the forest. That's how I got these claw marks. We just got jumped in darkness.
Oh, Zolnut, you think you could give him a blessing?
Well, won't last for long, but I think
maybe get him to town.
Sigmar, see us man safely to town.
Ought to be blessed by a priest of Sigmar himself. This trip to Ubersreich has been worth it so far.
Hopefully you won't encounter such more dangers on your journey now.
Aye. Just consider it a Sigmar Day gift.
Well, that was yesterday.
No, it's today.
It's still like in an hour it's over pretty much, but like
it's close to ending.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Do not. To help you out further, I'm gonna try and help him a little bit more.
Okay. What does that mean?
Let me have a look.
Pulls up my dicks.
I'm gonna do him a blessing as well, but not a blessing,
okay.
a protection.
I haven't watched too much about Apocalypse lately. I rewatched the entire thing.
Oh shit, never mind.
Oh, your praying is not granted.
Sigmar's like, get away, lady.
Wrath of the gods, wrath of the gods.
Okay.
If it was an idiot, it would have been.
Okay, cool. He's very thankful, and he slowly saunters off back to his group, and they in group go back to resume their travels. They kind of look like imagine like pilgrims going on like religious pilgrimage, just like brown like hooded cloaks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just thinking of the
If we just
prince.
helped out more cultists, I'm not gonna be happy.
Oh no.
And do you continue down the road after encountering these people?
No, let's go back.
Just
down the road.
go with them. Eventually, the road takes you to a crossroad town. It seems to be like a market town. There are there's a few people about, not too many because it is quite late. There seems to be like a lot of market stalls, but they're all like emptied out, abandoned now for the night, like cleaned up.
I guess we should just pass through, maybe stop on the way back. Do you guys want to get some sleep? I'll just ride us through the rest of the night.
Okay. These measurements on the map are not correct.
Do you mind if I hop on? And my horse would follow?
It's up to you if you don't want to get some sleep.
I need to get some sleep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought you meant hop on your horse. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Oh, according like to the little like guides, they're kind of correct, like as much as the hex can be. But the description says that the first town Messing is like 4 miles from Ubersreich, but according to the measure thing, it's 2.
Hmm.
If you take like the corner, I guess. But yeah, you know, it's not far at all. You're not even like an hour in your journey. So it's a little trade town. It's all like closed for the night. The shutters on the buildings and stuff are closed. It's not really surrounded by a wall or anything. It's just an open crossroad town. You can tell like driving through it with your like with your vision in the dark and your good eyes. You see that there are some like there are signs of like recent combat, like something.
Claw marks? Like skaven attacks?
You can't really see claw marks and stuff like that. It looks more like weapon marks. You see like an abandoned shield and sword and stuff like that laying here and there, and they seem to be like orc weaponry. Or greenskins rather, but you know, orcs are greenskins.
Yeah.
And you're just riding too on your cart. There is nothing happening at the moment. It's just complete silence. So you're just gonna travel through the town.
If something doesn't happen, just pass on through. Like, I mean, if I can help these people on the way back, I will, but...
And Philippe and Zolnet, you guys are gonna try to sleep.
Yeah.
Get some rest.
Get some rest, Peter.
Okay. Oh, and Peter as well. So y'all just like lay down in the cart. The dwarf looks at you guys as like, I'm gonna catch some rest as well, so that I'm sharp for the battles to come. If anything happens, wake me up.
Will do. Get some shut-eye, lads.
Yeah. He lays down and he's a very, like, he immediately, like, knocked out sleeping, but he's a very loud snorer.
Are you humming again, Destructore?
Sorry.
Oh, he was pretending to snore. I was going to smack him.
I thought he was doing that as well. So now, Philip, you can do me the D10. Zoldat did the other one.
Oh, no.
He's asleep.
In his dreams.
In your dreams.
Yeah. Okay.
You get your vision of a tower.
See it. That ain't good.
Okay, ooh, a 9. You're driving down the road. You get to like, down this road, you get to like the middle between the two towns. You're surrounded by like open land and some like forests on the sides. Like on one side you see the mountain range in the distance. And suddenly you hear the crack of what sounds like a few firearms, like and shouting, as if that there is like some sort of conflict and/or battle happening. And it seems to come from the woods on either sides of the road.
Both sides?
Yeah.
Double time it.
Okay. You just like smack the reins, I guess. And get the horses going. Okay. Do me a ride roll if you have that.
Okay. I should do. Well, it's Ride Nightmare. Is that right?
Sure. I think there's one specifically for like carts and stuff.
Drive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Drive.
Couldn't remember what it was called.
Yeah.
Impressive success. Yeah, you smack it and you just bolt out of there. As you like look over your shoulder behind you, you see like two groups of humans. They look like humans, like running out of both sides of the forest, and they're just like fighting each other in the middle of the road. Like guns are firing, people are stabbing each other, yelling and screaming is happening. Philippe and Zolnet, make me a cool test. I see. Make me a cool test, please. Not I see. So that if these sounds of violence would like wake you up.
Okay. Well, it won't me.
So,
What do you mean? It says no.
No.
Oh,
An astounding success, yes, perfectly. No, Zolnut is just fast asleep. He doesn't hear this. But Philippe, you shoot awake at like these gunshots echoing through the night.
I'm gonna sit up and pull my shield out, flipping just hold on the car.
Immediately, like wakes up immediately at attention. What's going on?
Canadian artillery wake up.
Some people fighting back there. Just gonna keep riding.
Okay, I'll stay awake until we get far away.
Alright.
And pretty much like you guys, you have like an area of light around your wagon because of like Aidan's helmet.
Oh.
Did
So
my horse manage to get by?
Stupid Aiden's helmet.
So you are like, if you imagine like a road with like one car with like car lights on it going down the road, that's you guys. Like everybody can kind of like spot you from miles away.
Okay, Philippe, could you cover that helmet?
I'll try. I'll just take my helmet off and put it underneath the hay.
Okay. Yeah, it dims the light. It's trying to like break its way through the like little openings in the hay, but it is definitely muffled now. Like it suddenly like, becomes way darker. Only Alucard can now really see.
Yeah, that way we'll get freaking arrows in our goddamn backs.
Where's my horse?
You jumped off it. Did you leave
Yeah,
it
but-
behind?
No, it was going to be following us. I said,
Oh, then it's dead. Got shot back there.
no.
No, I don't know, man. If it's still
Yeah.
following, like it's
You-
your horse.
Philippe, you can't see it anymore, but like you can hear like the galloping in the night. The horses that are not attached to the wagon are still like following, and you definitely like as soon as you woke up by this gunfire, you notice that like the wagon is going way faster than normal. That like you're suddenly like hauling ass.
I'm gonna do 2 whistles to make my horse follow faster.
I'm
Okay.
fast asleep and
Sunlight is just not waking up by this at all. Yeah, eventually you get some distance from like the fighting. You don't hear the commotion in the background anymore. It is safe to say that you got away from whatever was happening there. And
They were down the horses then, not exhaust them.
yeah, an hour or so passes, and in the distance in front of you, you spot another town. There's like a few like not torches, the other things.
Guns.
Like that you can hold in your hand, like, oh, who goes there? Like that a guard holds by like the handle at the top. I can't think of the name.
A
A
lantern.
lantern.
A lantern, yeah. There's like a few lanterns hanging from like wooden posts, illuminating like the entrance to this town.
What's the name?
There's no like sign with like the town's name or anything on the outside. And as you approach, you drive in, and it seems to be like just a few buildings and a lot of farmland. You can see like farmland as far as you can see, and there is nobody active here. Like whoever is here seems to be fast asleep. But this
Okay.
this town has like a small little like wooden fenced off area, but the gate is like wide open, and there doesn't seem to be any guards or anything.
Oh, well, just slow the cart down, quietly go through so we don't wake anyone up, and then, back to normal speed on the other side.
Okay.
Don't want to be waking up no farmers and farmers' kids and shit.
Them goddamn dirty farmers. I've tried going back to sleep.
Yeah, so you're just traveling through. Another town passed, another road to go, another D10. I guess Alucard. You haven't
Okay, my
rolled one
turn.
yet.
Yeah.
What about Peter?
I mean, that's me, but I can definitely roll some.
Another 9.
And
Do I roll
you can
again?
re-roll that. 3, that's
3.
the one that we had as well, right, earlier?
No, that was 7.
Okay. Oh, this time down the road, like, you see what looks like a person traveling entirely by his own, like holding up a torch as well, like lighting up the road around him, and he's like whistling a tune. He seems very like upbeat.
I'll just try to drive past him, see if he says anything.
Okay, as you drive past, you notice that this seems to be like a young-looking gentleman, a young chap, as the as the event describes him.
Good evening.
He motions his torch towards you guys as you approach, like in the distance. He's like, who goes there?
Hello there, traveler. Just fellow travelers heading the other way.
Oh, I could hardly see you there in the dark. You can drive like that without any lights?
Aye, special mutation. And I like get a little as I like right up to him, I point to my eyes.
Mutation?
Given a birth. Some sort of genetic thing. I can see better at night.
Oh. Well, I don't know about any of all that. I'm just a traveler. I'm heading towards Uberstrike.
Oh, you're heading the right way.
Is it much further?
It's quite a ways, mate. You're probably not going to get there till the end of tomorrow. But there is a town just a way up ahead, but it's a little farm village.
Perhaps I can get somewhere to stay there. I'll head to the town and knock on some doors.
All right, good luck. Be safe. We've heard there's some creatures on the road.
Oh. You've heard of creatures on the road. I've also heard of all kinds of things.
Have you?
Yes.
Like what?
He's heard all sorts of news from across the island and shares it with the characters.
Hey!
He
Me, because I'm the only one awake.
well, I've got a few a bit of food here with me. If you don't mind sitting down for a bit, we can share some food and talk over what we heard.
Sure. All right. I'll pull the card up.
Okay. So you the rest of you still sleeping in the cart. He kind of just puts his torch in the dirt and it's just standing up. Sits down under a tree. Whips out some food, a bread and some meat. Breaks off a piece of the bread and hands it to you.
Thank you very much, traveler. What's your name?
My name is Trav.
Intuition.
Trav the Traveler.
Yeah, bugger this. I don't know if you just made that up or if you just lied to me, but I'm checking it out. Trav the Traveler.
It's his name that I just made up.
Okay. Alright,
Trav the Traveler.
Nice to meet you, Trav. My name's Alucard.
Okay, so this guy, out of game, he's a dude that, if you roll the tree, you run into him, and he can give you any information that you want about possible adventures from Adventures Afoot in the Rackland, A Guide to Uberstrike, and Uberstrike Adventures. So he pretty much just has information about a bunch of the adventures that come with the module.
Okay.
So is there anything you would like to know? Because it doesn't actually say the information. I don't know all this stuff out of my head.
I guess what would be the most pertinent question? I know that you just said that out of game, so in game, I think the first thing I would ask is, you ever heard whatever happened to the Band of the Bat?
Oh, okay. The Band of the Bat. I've heard that they're a mercenary group.
I heard they disbanded, but
They haven't been active lately. I've heard from some nobles that they tried to contact them to hire them for certain mercenary jobs, but they can't get into contact with them anymore.
Very strange. Very strange.
Yes. Do you know them? Have you are you a mercenary yourself, sir? As he looks at you in your armor and stuff like that.
More like a traveling knight.
Ah. A man of fortune.
Yeah.
You must go on many adventures, have many interesting tales.
Aye, let me think. What would be the most interesting one? Have you ever heard of the mystical land of Albion?
Albion? I've only heard the rumors. People say that it's a tall tale, that it doesn't really exist.
Well, I went there once, if you couldn't believe it. It's It's a
Certainly.
land full of a lot of naked people.
Naked
I-
people? Surely you
naked people.
jest. This,
And
this...
no. And warrior women. And all sorts of weird things. Here, actually, I'll get up
Hey,
and
let
just
that
go
women fight. No, he doesn't say that, because the Empire does that as well.
yeah. I'll get up and go to the cart, and I'll grab my shield, and I'll go. This is from there. It's been modified a little bit to make it more my own, but this is an Albion Shield.
Oh, it is very unique looking.
I know it's quite a treasured relic I got from there.
Oh. Do you know if it does anything special?
Well, I seem to fight better with it. Like I feel more confident, and like I can like get my attacks in better with it. I'm not sure if it's the way it's designed or if it's magic or I'm not sure.
Well, if it comes from a mystical island that supposedly doesn't exist, who knows what this actually does?
Yeah. Kind of hard to get someone to appraise it. Oh, my friend there that's asleep in the cart, Conan, who's not actually here. His tattoos are from Albion.
Oh,
Hmm.
I see. And if you don't mind me asking, where are you heading now? Are you on a new adventure?
Well, I wouldn't call it an adventure. More, my friend seems to have been attacked. He's the Grey Wizard that lives in Uberstrike, and we're going to consult with another wizard that lives in a tower outside of Uberstrike.
Oh, and he he opens up like a book and starts like scrolling something down. A valiant warrior trying to rescue his wizard friend. This could make for a great story.
I look forward to reading it one day.
But I got lost in thought there thinking about the story. Where did you say you were heading?
To the Wizard's Tower outside of Uberstrike there. It's, and then I just sort of look around. It's like, sort of that direction towards the mountains.
Oh, do you mean the Tower of Vane?
That's it.
Ah, I see. Well, that lies high in the Widow's Vale, near the Frugalhorn Ridge.
Frugalhorn Ridge, you say?
Yes. It is, the tower itself is owned and maintained by the Celestial College.
I never heard about this part now. I knew it was up there, but Celestial College?
Yes, a group of mages, wizards that belong to the Celestial Order that all have a license to use magic because
You
they
ever
went
see-
to the School of Magic.
You ever see the bit in The Simpsons where the film director guy is trying to distract Homer with the food? And then just the grey smoke? That's what the guy sees, just the grey outline smoke of my dust as I fucking disappear. It's like, Wizard Celestial! What's this stick to? What does this stick to? Oh dear. It's like, that's very interesting. Yeah, you've really been about the land, my friend.
Yes, I've traveled many lands, many
Aye.
roads.
You ever
I'm
been to
an,
Sylvania?
No, Darklands. Told never
Yeah.
to go there.
My next adventure's there.
Oh well, I wish you good luck.
Oh, thanks. Sounds like I might
Boy
need-
is going to say, oh well, never going to see you again.
I'll get a coffin ready.
Yeah, Sylvania. Many nasty stories from there. Previous elector counts that owned the territory mysteriously disappeared.
Vampires.
Oh,
Sorry. It's probably vampires.
I think it's vampires.
Yeah, I've run into a few in my time.
Oh. Sadly, I've had the pleasure of meeting one myself as well.
Oh, really? And I eat them. No. It's like, oh, when was that? And who was that?
It's a long story, sir. I've already kept you from your journeys for long enough.
Motherfucker. Actually, I was talking about
fucking
something I'm
vampire.
genuinely interested in. He's like, I'm gonna go.
Okay. Make me a perception test.
Check his reflection. No. Motherfucker, if he's a fucking vampire.
An impressive success. As you're talking about like vampires, you see his face and eyes like deform just slightly a little bit, like a small twitch of like that suddenly takes like another form and then goes back to normal.
Do the blade thing on the moonlight.
Yeah, but I don't want to heal. Like, I can't just draw my blade, the fucker.
It is
Tell you
currently
what.
a waxing crescent moon, so there is not a lot of moonlight. It's like a little sliver.
I don't need it. Me eyes.
You could wake me up and use my helmet.
What I will actually do is kill him. No. I'm just going to check my talents, as always. Let's source glory.
I love traveling through the dark, you see. I'm fine on my own on the road. I don't need any protection at all.
Yeah.
He's really dropping the hints now.
Yeah. Okay. Screw it. Chris,
Yeah.
you see the shield?
Yeah.
That's. I'm gonna look at it. Do I see another gentleman standing behind me?
Your shield?
Yeah. If I like look at it while holding it towards him, like I'm just like, and then I go to put it back in the cart. As I walk towards the cart, I'm holding it. And I'm like looking at it, and like I got a reflection.
Is it like a metallic shield that like you can see like things in?
It was. Let me just doubly chickly.
Yeah, I don't even know if the description even says it or not.
One-eared shield, made of gold and red gold. 4 bracings of red gold. What's red gold? I guess, like it says gold.
Yeah. Can you like see reflections in gold?
Somewhat.
Yeah, I guess you can make me another perception, but it'll be difficult.
Okie dokie. But
It's not easy to tell in the shield.
what about with my eyes? Is it easier because of my eyes? Maybe challenging?
Yeah, just make it a flat 0.
Yeah, I haven't taken off my helmet, so I still got that penalty as well. Oh, nice.
Ooh, you rolled a 14. Yeah, you like, as you put the shield back, you look at it, and you don't see your own reflection, nor a reflection of the other gentleman.
It's like, but he's nice. Should I kill him? I do have a hatred for these things.
To be fair, isn't it just an act on his end?
1 second. I actually have to check my condition of hatred. Counting it, you must attempt a psychology test. If failed, you're subject to hatred.
Oh yeah, if you fail
Yeah.
your psychology test, you pretty much like have to like go for
I
it.
have to kill him. Yeah. So what's my psychology test? Is it just cool?
Yeah, depends on the situation, but cool would be applicable in this. To see if you can like
Okay.
keep your cool, keep your anger down.
Let me just actually go back to that. Subject to hatred. Sometimes it doesn't actually say if it should be challenging or not. Is this just an in combat, out of combat sort of one?
Yeah.
Get it? Okay, so I guess I shall rule it. I should be fine. I have to get in the top 100 to feel this. It's like,
An astounding success.
yeah.
Feel a
So,
bit, you feel like your hatred for vampires, like your anger, like boil up like a little bit, but it does not take over. You can like keep it suppressed.
yeah. So, you ever had to kill a vampire in your time?
Kill one?
Oh, I.
I've only met one in my travels.
Ah, you were about to go there for some reason. Who's that one?
He was a mysterious man. He remained nameless, but he seemed kind and nice. I stayed with him for a bit, and he just allowed me to leave and continue my travels.
Yeah.
Is he just trying to make up the ending of this conversation, or
Would it be alright to do an intuition just to see if he's telling the truth or if he's bullshitting me?
Yeah, it's up
Yeah,
to you.
cool. Yeah, because I'm trying to figure out if I should kill this guy, so it's important.
Are you like, are you making an attempt to like keep your voice down because like others are sleeping? Or are you just talking like normal?
Normal.
Okay.
I'm not like yelling, but you know.
Yeah, he seems to be telling the truth.
I know he's a vampire.
I had heard stories before that vampires are nasty creatures of darkness that only mean to do harm among people. But the one I met was a nice person.
Does this guy look familiar?
The guy you're talking to?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, just wondered if I ever helped him in the past. I'm just forgetting from a previous session. I'm like,
It was
help a
you!
traveler?
You were the nice person!
Take my helmet off and it's just like, oh, it's you! You had shorter hair back then. It's like, I see. Yeah, but I know you're a vampire.
What?
Yeah. Come on, dude. You don't even have a reflection, and I put the shield to him.
How do you know this?
But I put the shield to him. Like, you don't have a reflection. Look.
That is a bit of a giveaway.
Kind of a curse, isn't it?
It is a curse indeed. But it has allowed me to travel for a long time.
So how old actually are you?
I believe my master turned me 50 years or so ago.
Far younger than you.
I've kind of lost track of time. I've just been traveling. I keep my my mind busy by traveling down the roads and experiencing new things, new sights.
Well, I'll take my helmet off, Chris.
Okay.
And then I'll transform as well. This goes a similar story here, my friend.
Oh, how long have you had the curse?
150 years, I think.
Yes, I've only had it for 50 years and it's already becoming hard to keep track of time.
It gets a little muddled, I think, around the 60s.
What was that? What?
I
Put the
just
drink away,
leaned back
yeah.
and started, time?
Oh, okay. So, if you don't mind me asking, sir, how do you deal with the thirst?
Oh, animals.
Yes, I've been feeding on animals as well, but they,
Well, I'll let you into my special secret.
their
But,
blood tastes.
Weird, right?
Yes.
It's not the same. It's like it's not as fatty or something. I don't know what it is. It doesn't have that same tang. But mostly criminals, that sort of thing. If I absolutely have to. But I found out a genius way. I killed a criminal a long time ago, and then I'll reach into that sort of bag and go. And I got this. See this vial?
What is it?
It's a vial of his blood. And the dwarves that I ran into were able to do this wonderful rune magic. And it's able to duplicate any item you put on it. So, I duplicate this vial of blood, and I have an infinite source of blood so I don't have to drink anyone.
Oh.
Yeah, the dwarf rune magic, my friend. If you're heading to Uberstrike, head to the dwarven sector and see if they can do a rune of duplication for you. It will save you so much trouble.
Does the copy of the original blood taste the same?
It does.
Dwarven rune magic, you say?
Dwarven rune magic.
Well, the dwarves, they have a long-standing hatred for our kind. I don't think I would be welcome in one of their holds. It is kinda risky going there. How did you manage it?
I kept myself covered in my armor. Can't really check someone's reflection if they're in a full bone set.
Yes, I see. You are covered from head to toe.
It's the best way to make sure no one can check your reflection and you don't get hit by the sun. Best way is to get yourself some armor, my friend. Then head into the dwarven sector, if you have the money for it.
Perhaps, but I am no warrior. I prefer to let my words do the talking.
True. Just might make it easier. If you have the money, just go there at night.
Yes, I do mainly travel by night, as you can see. This torch is also just for show. I can see clearly in the darkness, but traveling in the dark without light makes others wary.
Yeah. Luckily, I was born with these different colored eyes, so I just always use the mutation thing as my excuse.
Yeah, I do believe Imperials do not look kindly upon mutations.
No, but this is a genetic defect, I tell them. Just a different colored eye.
I see.
Yeah. It's the best way to do it. Besides, there are plenty of creatures with dark vision. Like with the halflings.
Halflings?
Yeah, little tiny men. You never run into halfling in your travel?
I've seen a few, but I haven't had the pleasure of interacting with them. They tend to keep to themselves.
Ah, we had a halfling friend. He was able to see well in the dark.
Ah, I see.
He had sticky fingers. You ever run into a fella in your mile and watch your punch?
Oh, well. He'll have to try hard to beat our reflexes.
That is very true. I was thinking of evading it once upon a time. But I thought he teleported us. That's a long story, though.
Oh, and in your cart there, is that your, like, livestock?
Well, that one is, as I point to the priest, and let's go.
You little.
No, that's...
Mind if I have a taste?
Oh,
Yeah, go for it.
What?
what the fuck?
No. No, that's Solnat. He's a priest of Sigmar. You probably couldn't drink from him if you wanted to.
Oh, you
He's
travel with a
innocent, no less.
priest. That must be irritating.
It was for a while, but they know what I am. I gained their trust over time. Like I said, I try not to kill the innocent. They understand. To be honest, I mostly kill all the bad vampires. My goal is to one day for there to be no bad vampires, just good ones.
Yes. My master warned me that some vampires lose their way in the bloodlust and become creatures of pure evil. Others
Yeah.
live long enough to just go mad in their mind just by going so
Living
long
too
through life.
Yeah. I've heard similar things. I've run into some feral vampires over the time.
Mm.
Not really
100
men anymore.
150 years.
150 years.
You have trouble keeping yourself sane after all that time?
Keeping on the move helps.
Yes,
and
I agree.
And learning new things. There are lots of things in the world. Like recently I've been trying to, quite illegally I must say, try and learn magic. So that's been keeping me occupied. Just studying. There's a lot to keep you going. But revenge was my main motivation for a long time, but I got that. Do you remember the band of the bad I was bringing up? Yeah, kind of killed their leader. Yeah.
Oh,
Killed my sis. He killed my
Plenty
sister.
more vampires.
He was a vampire, and a lot of his men were vampires. And they had a hand in the death of my sister years ago, so I've been sort of hunting them.
you dealt with him?
Oh yeah,
Do you know what bloodline he was from?
a dead one. I honestly don't know. I never found it out. Probably gonna piss someone off.
I've never had the pleasure of meeting the Band of the Hawk myself.
Peter's from there. That fella there. He's just a human. He doesn't know about me though.
Oh,
Yeah. Kinda looks tasty, doesn't he?
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It's so tempting, but
he has
it's
that
so
human
nice.
musker on them.
Yeah. His little rosy cheeks. Look at him.
Are they looking at over us? And,
Yeah,
like,
just
like
standing next
standing
to the
over-
cart, like looking in, like licking their lips.
wake up.
You can make me a cool or endurance to see if you can wake up.
Ooh, this one's better for me. Endurance is 40, cool is 51. Challenging or average?
Out of combat, so just plus 20. Failure, you do not wake up.
I'm gonna reroll. Hopefully this will be better.
What was if he failed, he woke up?
Well, it depends what you want. In this case, he wants to wake up, so you need to succeed it.
I'll just stay asleep then.
Like how Mckadow immediately like sleep.
As soon as I see him wake up, sleep.
you open your eyes. You see two men standing over you, like just looking into their cart. As soon as you wake up, you feel a hand touching you, and you're asleep again.
Fuck.
Sorry about him. I didn't want to explain to him. But yeah,
did-
that's the magic I've been learning.
Oh, seems handy.
It
Can
is.
really,
These are just the petty magics.
can really have your way with this man now that he's sleeping.
What?
I know.
I'm
I
gonna end
know.
up killing this vampire if he fucking touches me.
He seems like
dear.
a very heavily armored warrior.
I know, and he doesn't have his helmet on right now.
Oh, fuck.
Well, he kind of like looks at the cards. He's like the dwarf in there. Philippe, Zollet, and Peter. You keep interesting company.
Yeah, the dwarf's a new addition to the party. He just wanted to find something to kill, and apparently this one that I just put to sleep made a promise to him. And the priest, honestly, I don't know why the priest is still with us.
Oh.
To be honest, like he's still with us, but like all he seems to want to do is go home, but he never gets there.
Can
Oh,
you
do
blame me for Can you really blame me for just wanting to go home?
Do you know where his home is?
He told me once he lives somewhere in the Empire. He was a candle boy.
Do
what was
you
that church
remember?
name? Well, no, I said a game I don't.
Yeah.
So
I know.
If you want to do an intelligence check, you can just.
no,
Oh no.
I think it makes more sense that I forget.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh well, the
Probably,
priest.
yeah, he's probably from Quran or some bullshit, which I know was in Britonia.
A Sigma priest from the Empire.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be resuming my travels. Then I'm gonna go look for my next meal.
Well, good luck. There's a farm and village up ahead. Maybe grab a chicken or something.
You don't happen to have a spare one of those like blood vials on you, do you?
Oh yeah, you can give him a blood vial.
Thank you very much. Where did you get this blood from?
It's from a criminal, I think, wasn't it? Probably.
Ah, man
A human
blood.
anyway. It's man blood.
Joke's on you, he had hepatitis.
Joke's on you. Diseases don't affect us.
And yeah, he'll take the blood, says his goodbye, and he'll just start to like walk away, like disappear off in the darkness.
Yeah. Yeah, he seems an alright one. Alright.
Compared to the vampires other than you that we've met so far, it is refreshing
Yeah.
to meet one that's also as nice as you.
Well, or seems to be.
Yeah.
Or seems.
I should have probably found out more about his master, but yeah, well. Onwards with the journey. Have a sweet sleep there, Philippe.
Onwards.
Let's go.
Philippe just like sleeping away.
He wakes up, he's like, oh, there were two men about to leave.
Yes.
It was just a dream. It was just a dream.
There's a dream.
And in your dreams, Zolnat and Philippe, you get
Yes!
you get your vision.
You finally remembered!
Does that put you into a deep sleep?
Give Philippe his first, he's been waiting for it.
Well,
Been waiting for this wet dream for so long.
surprisingly
Oh, no.
enough, you find yourself both in the same dream. But you can't quite
gonna
interact
stab
with each
him.
other. You're just, as I'm saying, you can't interact with each other. You're just kind of like spectators to this scene that you see unfold.
Do we know we're both there, or?
You kind of like see each other, like standing shoulder to shoulder, but you
But in
cannot.
our position, we probably just assume it's part of the dream.
Yeah, you cannot move, you cannot touch each other, but you definitely see the other person.
Okay.
And you find, like, both of you find yourself, like, standing in an open field and a burning building on the horizon. And as the building gets closer, to you, Philippe, it just looks like a church/cathedral. But to you, Zolnet, it looks like your home church, where you started from, back in the beginning of this adventure.
Oh shit, I gotta get the revenge plotline now.
Oh shit, I left that candle burning.
I left the stove on, no!
Oh man.
And then, after seeing, I was taking a drink for the
Yeah,
awkward
we can
pause.
hear it.
After seeing the burning church, it like zooms out, it pans out, and you find yourself just on an unassuming muddy road in between like two fields, and standing on the side of one of the roads is a depiction, a little shrine of the Lady of the Lake, but it is completely overgrown, like covered in moss, like bugs are crawling over it.
What the fuck?
And yeah, that's it.
Oh man.
It's your very vague vision.
Well, mine was less vague than his, to be fair.
Yeah. But you know, it is nature stuff, like the moss overgrowing the statue of the lady. So there's a little hint there.
Wasn't there a forest thing earlier? Perhaps you have to
Yeah.
find a shrine of a lady in an old forest.
I think I might
You have
know
to find the
where
ladies'
this-
forest.
It might be a
Alucard
road
riding the
marking.
cart. In the back in the cart, Soldat in his sleep, like, no, I left the candle on. And then you just hear Philippe go, mossy lady.
For the lady, really? God damn him and his accent. British
Yes.
Even so,
Oh,
churches
yes.
wouldn't really burn that well since they're mostly made of stone.
Yeah.
It's a dream!
I know, I'm just saying.
Well, you know, in our life, most buildings are made out of brick. And like, once a fire starts going, a brick building can also burn. And Alucard, you're still just driving, everybody's sleeping. You get to another little settlement, another crossroads settlement with a T junction in the middle of it. Again, it's nighttime, so there is nobody really around. I also noticed that the city sound was playing this whole time.
Yeah, it has been, yeah. Then I'll just take the right path, head towards the mountains.
Okay. Yeah, this has like a little like ye olde signpost on the T section with like the wooden signs like just pointing in different directions. And one says like Grey Lady Pass, like mountain range.
Hmm. That way.
Yeah, and it's just a farming village. It is a lot of farmlands. There seems to be some like camps pitched outside of the town on like both ends of the town. Like they kind of look like military camps. There's a few like you can spot like a few like patrols going in between the tents, like a few like sconces and candlelight and
Town
torches
and-
lighting up the place.
Town under siege, perhaps?
This is Agris. I did transform back. He just
Okay.
decided to use that to bite me in the ass. Yeah, just keep on going until something happens.
Yeah, you keep going like once you like come close to this like little river section where like a bridge is. So there's one like camp on this side and one camp on this side. There seems to be like some soldiers guarding the little bridge crossing. They hear the wagon approach. Like, who goes there?
Oh, hey there, guards. Just some travelers looking to head towards the mountain pass.
Travelers, eh?
Aye.
Where you from?
Well, originally Bretonia, but we just came from Uberstrike.
Uberstrike. You wanna cross the bridge here?
Aye, please.
There's a toll to fund our little force here guarding the town.
Not much.
5 silvers, please, for crossing.
You're charging peasants 5 silvers to cross.
Yes.
They barely have that much money. What do you... Hang on, is this a shakedown?
No, it's official. It's official Altdorf business. The
Intuition.
May I see the form, please, that you would have been given for this this fee? You would have had an official order for this, I imagine. I do know the captain in Uberstrike, so...
Yes, the captain did give us. And he's like patting himself down, like looking for the right like paper. If like a nobleman or something asked, where is it? Where is it? Eventually, like grabs like a scroll, like hands it to you.
I'll unfurl it and have a little look-see.
It's like an official declaration of like Altdorf that in the Reichland they can ask tolls on certain trade routes and river crossings. With
Does
like
it say
this,
5 silver?
with the seal of the emperor on it. It doesn't say a specific amount.
It doesn't say a specific amount on here, which means you must have picked the 5 silver.
Captain decided it. We're just footmen, sir. We don't decide the prices.
Well, I've got the money to pay it. I just find that a little strange, don't you? I mean, how much do you get paid a day?
Our wage?
Yeah,
Whatever soldier pays, I don't know.
yeah, me
Research
either. That's
it.
why I'm asking.
Damn it.
Sorry. I'm just trying to compare it because this
You
seems
gotta
like...
do research.
You remember
Anka.
Shield Hero when he's like, it's like a... the fee is like way more than they earn a day. I'm like, that seems a bit much.
Hold on. What?
For peasants to cross a bridge? 5 silver.
Told you, yeah.
Yeah.
Career level status
We're back in a
3
sec.
silver. No, wait, 3 something.
Silver 3 is their status, yeah.
Yeah, silver, yeah.
What is their money earning skill? Doesn't seem to say. But there's silver 3 status. Okay. So they definitely get paid in silver.
Yeah.
Oh. Three silver. They get paid 3 silver.
Alright. It's like 3 silver a day, and it's costing 5 silver to cross the bridge? Is your captain awake?
He should be in the camp. I don't know if he's awake, sir.
Would it be okay if I spoke with him? I don't think he understands how much peasants actually have.
Peasants don't travel into the mountains that often, though. Mainly traders come by here.
I suppose they might have the money. Alright, just tell him that I'm not really a nobleman, but just say a disgruntled noble was just saying that it seems a bit much for charging the peasantry, and just make sure he doesn't charge peasants 5 silver. Here's your 5, my friend.
Thank you. And we are mandatory to ask, even though nobody is gonna ever answer this honestly. But are you with the Jungfreuds?
The Young Freuds. I've heard that name before.
The
no,
previous.
Oh yeah, no, I'm a Bretonian, mate. I don't have a stake in that game.
Okay. Oh, from Bretonia. You're a long way from home, but
Long way from home.
in these lands nowadays, it's better to be a Bretonian than a Jungfreud. That is for sure. You're allowed to pass. The Jungfreuds have a camp on the other side of town, but you don't want any dealings with them.
Okay, I'll be careful. Thanks for the warning. Good luck, lads. Enjoy your watch. Rest of your watch the best you can.
Oh, it's gonna be a long night.
Hang on. See if I can be nice here. Believe I still have a bottle. Yeah, it's like here. Don't tell your captain, and I'll give him a bottle of this. Ah, shit! I posted them all.
Ooh, you giving him Thunderwater Ale?
Yeah, and then that way I have a friend on the bridge.
Oh,
I gotta make this is how you make friends with.
thank you very much. I'll remember this. I'll definitely won't tell the captain. Just like
you
pockets
should
it
share
away.
amongst yourself. See you later, lads.
Fair travels to you. And you cross the bridge and you continue on the road towards the mountainside.
I do.
Da, 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 da.
Da, 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 da. Bah.
We're full in the fist. Okay.
Woolly sheep,
Bah.
are you in the hole? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. When is Marvel? That's a reference that no one watching your stream will ever get. The woolly hole.
So you're traveling across the road, and suddenly you hear Aidan's horse. Like it sounded like it hit like something metal, and it's like neighing, like.
Oh shit! Stop the cart. Here, Philippe. Slap him, but like a light slap because I put him in dream sleep, and just say your horse seems to have got some trouble here, and I'll jump off the cart.
I'm gonna jump off the cart and grab my helmet.
Okay. Yeah. Boom! The area immediately like illuminates because of your helmet. You see your horse like standing by what looks like a little like metal box.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to the metal box, kick it away, and bring my horse.
No, it's like half in the ground, like half out of the ground, with like a corner sticking out with some like overgrowth over it.
Oh, rip it out.
Yeah, and I'm gonna
just rip it out.
Well, I need to be careful there.
I'm gonna rip it out.
Something raining. Okay, I'll help him with that.
Okay, you heave and pull the box out of it. It seems to be a box made out of lead.
Oh, a lead box. Does it just open, or is there a latch, or what is there?
It has like a little latch, but it's not locked or anything. It doesn't have like a
Okay.
lock on it.
All right, I'll undo the latch and then.
You find a small sliver of warpstone inside. It's like it has like a green like glow coming from it as soon as you open the box. Like,
Oh, that's warpstone.
What the fuck?
yeah,
Yeah.
you know what warpstone is, right? I
Yeah.
don't know if the others do.
Yeah. It's those green rocks I found.
We should
Ah.
dump it.
Wait, hang on. A lead box. I wonder if there's a reason for that. I'm actually going to keep this, and I'm going to put my warpstone inside the lead box.
Okay.
Take it with me.
Okay, so you have a little lead box with warpstone.
Yeah, I'll get a bag or something, I guess. I don't want another bag. Whatever, I'll just remember. I know, actually, I'll put it on the warpstone description. In lead box.
Yes, Phil.
And then I'll change it to 10 pieces.
Yes. I want to
10
ask you a
warpstone.
question.
Yeah.
Have I had a good enough sleep?
For like a full rest, so to speak? Not really, no. It's not been like the entire night. You need like 8 hours. But you are you have slept enough to get rid of your alcohol.
How long has it been?
You left at around like 11 and it's like 1 a.m. now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been like 3 hours.
2.
Okay. Do you mind if I tie my horse up onto the cart?
No, of course not.
I'm gonna tie him up on the front, so like, I just tell him whistle once, tell him to follow, whistle twice, tell him to speed up,
Right.
and I'll just tie it onto like one of the horses at the side.
Mm.
Wait, is there enough room to tie him onto the front, like where you have 3 horses leading?
No, not in the way I sort of imagine. 3 horses would be too much in this sort of thing, I imagine. I imagine like we could maybe squeeze 3 people up on the front and that'd be it. But probably not, considering I'm in fucking bone armor. I imagine it's like one of the sort of old timey's like, oh, I'm transporting me apples.
Okay.
2 horses here, get in the cart. I'll give you a lift into town and you can go on your way, adventurer, and all that sort of shit.
Adventure! Huzzah!
Yeah. You know what I imagine? It's kind of like the fucking one at the start of Skyrim. That's what I picture in my head.
yeah.
About there's 2 horses
Yeah,
in the front.
that's what I
Yeah.
picture the wagon looks like as well.
Yeah.
I was thinking it would be like that as well, but like the front, I couldn't think what it looks like. Is it like
Yeah.
a T
2
or a line or a? I'm on about where the horses are connected.
So like a sort of pull thing. Like if you
Yeah.
took the horses off, you pull it. Like by having like 2 men side by side or something.
In-game
Okay.
item, there is like a difference between like 2 horse carts or like 1 horse cart. I don't remember which one you guys had.
Let me have a look. See if it says. Cart. So many bloody bags. Fluffles. Oh yeah, it might be on the actual horse. Check Fluffles or Nightmare. Fluffles. Saddlebags. YR.
But yeah, you are awake now. Philippe, you have not got a full night rest, but you've slept for like a few hours. Would you go back to sleep, or would you like try to stay awake for the rest of the journey now? You notice that like you are in darkness, but you have your helmet. There's not much moonlight out, but you notice that the mountains are approaching. You're getting close to like the mountains.
Is there a way for me to sit up the front and take it easy? Would that count as a rest as well? Like.
Yeah, it's like resting, but it wouldn't count as like a sleep.
I'm just thinking at the end, am I gonna get encumbrance if I take it west or
Encumbrance? You mean exhaustion?
exhaustion? Yeah.
the description Chris is 1 driver and 1 draft animal required. It doesn't say like maximum, and it carries 25.
Okay. I do believe
So-
it's a 1-horse one then, because the other one says like 2-horse 2-horse minimum or whatever.
Okay.
But yeah, it's up to you if you want to stay awake or not. You won't immediately get exhaustion, but the longer you go without a full night's sleep.
I'll just sit up in the back then. I'll fall asleep, but like I'm gonna fall asleep, but
Take your helmet off.
awake. Kind. I'm gonna take my helmet off.
Yeah, so you're like you're not doing anything. You're just like letting yourself nod off again. You're not like taking care of your armor or sharpening your sword or anything like that.
You know,
Writing a letter.
I'm going to sharpen my sword with my. Need to
is
get
it-
out.
Is it you that has like the whetstone from Albion?
Yeah.
The bearer gains 1d6 extra damage. This may not be used with magic weapons.
Does this count as a magic weapon?
No. Your other one does though. The actual
Yeah.
Albion or Dwarven one you have.
It's a dwarven one.
The
So-
runes make it count as magic.
I'd like to sharpen it.
Okay. Cool, so that gives you...
A 1d6 extra damage.
Yeah,
That's not bad.
not bad at all. So you can use that 1d6 to increase your damage on any damage roll you want, but only like once. It doesn't stay an
Yeah.
extra 1d6.
Well, it
It's
lasts a day, don't it?
Hmm?
It lasts us a day.
Yeah, so it's kind of just like you have a d6 in your pocket that you can add to your damage anytime you want. Is that a d6 in your pocket, I see?
Are you just happy to shoot me?
Yeah, you're traveling down with that. You're traveling down the road and you reach a tiny little hamlet that seems like there can't be more than 40 people living there, and it's built on top of a bluff in the mountains. And so it's like it's not.
I don't know what a bluff is.
It's like a cliff almost. Like it's not
Like a
exactly
ridge?
next to the road, but it's like higher up, and you can see that like the only way to
Ah.
get to the village seems to be some like dangling ropes.
Okay. Interesting.
Uh,
Well, middle of the night, guess we'll just go past.
Yeah, there's a lot of just like describing like this is what you drive past.
Yeah, it's probably more interesting for the way back when we can actually stop and see what these things actually have.
And as you're starting to get into like the mountainside, it's like mountains on both sides, like cliffs and stuff like that. It's not so much open ground anymore. The path is kind of like narrowing, and you think that it's quiet, too quiet.
Oh
Yeah.
no,
It's
you rolled a
quiet.
1.
Too quiet, Philippe.
And everybody that's asleep as well, you all shoot awake. You kind of feel ill. You have this like weird like churning in your stomach. The dwarf
Do
like
I-
shoots awake and is like, "Oi, what's going on? I think I got the shits."
Do I feel that?
Yeah.
Oh. Interesting.
And like there's just like a few sounds in the woods.
Do I feel like the presence of some sort of magical shenanigans?
No, you don't sense any like magic. Make me like a perception roll.
What sort of perception?
Eyes, you're all like awake, you're looking around, like sound, like it seems too quiet, you feel like sick to the stomach, but not like, it's just like sudden, like it's not like, you don't think it's like a real sickness, it's more like something is making you uncomfortable feeling.
Oh.
You guys can make me a perception as well, Philippe and Zolnet.
Okay. Since in the story I have my helmet off, can I?
Yeah,
Oh,
take it off. Yeah. Sure, like I've got mine on, so I left it on, etc., etc. I always try to take it on off. You can always tell because it makes me over encumbered when I have it off. So if I'm not over encumbered,
That's the closest I've
got it
ever.
yeah, no, but
You
see a ship.
Yeah, you keep like riding, like looking around, being like very like wondering what's like causing this like feeling of discomfort. But you don't see like Alucard and Zolnet don't seem to see anything. Like it seems just pretty empty, the surrounding area. But Aidan, you keep like looking over your shoulder, thinking that somebody's following you. But as soon as you think you like spot somebody, that's nobody there anymore.
The guy in the field thinks he sees.
I'm gonna
That's pretty interesting.
get up, draw my sword, and say, "Where the fuck are you?"
Philippe,
You just yell out.
Yeah, like
Okay, your voice
there's
kind of
someone
like
here.
echoes through the like mountain path, like are you? Like
There's no
just
one there, Philippe. Like, you know I can see in the dark, right?
birds
I've
and
got a
stuff
hope.
start like flapping out of the forest, like from the noise of Philippe.
So every time you try to look at it, it disappears.
What?
Every time Philippe tried to look behind himself, whatever it was just seemed to vanish.
Yeah.
But he didn't say that. Like, that's why I was
Oh.
saying what?
Right.
Because
Right.
Philippe hasn't told us that.
Oh,
Yeah, I haven't
what?
told anyone. I'm not gonna tell anyone. I'm just saying I'm
that's why I
seeing
was.
someone.
You said, you said there's seeing someone.
Yeah, so from
There's
your
nothing out there.
perspective, so that you suddenly like shoot awake, you kind of feel sick. It's kind of quiet outside, and then Philip is just yelling like, "Where are you?" through the like mountain path, but you don't see anything.
And Alucard's like, "There's nothing there."
There is.
Like,
I've seen it with my own two eyes. I put my helmet on.
which one of us can see in the dark?
I'm just ignoring him. I'm just I'm
gonna
just
keep riding the cart.
spinning. I'm spinning around on the car, like trying to look for it.
Yeah, and you like Solnet and Alucard, you guys are certain that there is nothing out there.
Yeah.
But Philippe, you keep seeing like shades and images, like just like, you know, have you ever like in real life like walked home in like the dark or something through like
Yeah.
a creepy area, and you keep thinking you're like seeing something, but there's
Yeah.
nothing there. That's kind of what's
Paranoia.
like, yeah, it's kind of what's
But
like
it-
happening to Philippe.
yeah.
Like he thinks he keeps seeing like figures and stuff, but there's nothing really there. So you could say that Philippe is a bit on edge.
Yeah. Probably shadows from your fucking helmet. Take it off.
I had it off when I saw it. So how the fuck can it?
Yeah, well, you're hiding it under hay. There's still sunlight coming through.
I don't feel too well, but
Yeah, even I feel a bit off. Probably some fucking fungus or some shit in there. We should just keep riding.
It's always just a fungus.
It's probably just a fucking fungus.
It's like a little
But it
imp
was-
named Gary under the wagon, like, yes.
Gary, no!
hey, who wants to drive through that cactus patch?
You're meant to be in the fucking thing. No, yeah, he died because we killed his master. No, Gary!
Hey, this pretty much continues on, like, you're feeling uncomfortable, but you're seeing nothing out of the ordinary, except for Philippe, who is kind of like freaking out and like keeps seeing things. Eventually, you see another little town in the distance, like more in the mountain, deeper in the mountains now. Ooh.
I'll just not talk for a while.
Glowing tongue. All language tests, including casting tests, suffer a -10 penalty for 10 rounds. Ooh, so your casting is worse now as well.
So I guess you tried flipping point your finger at me. I'm like,
Yeah,
what the fuck you doing?
No, I put my hands on your shoulder. Just sit down. You're seeing things.
Use Vulcan nerve pinch him.
Do I remember that he touched my head?
Not really, you were kind of like asleep and awake for like a second, and then you fell asleep again, so you might think that like something happened while you were like sleeping, but it's like, it's hazy, you're not like certain.
Oh, I just thought something. Maybe it's the Green Knight.
You think you're having visions? And you can hear like I'm like think I'm having visions.
You okay,
I
Alucard?
think yeah, I bit my tongue.
Ah,
Fuck's sake, riding the cart. Ah,
sorry.
it's
No,
guys.
I
I don't. Oh wait, the dwarf's here. I was about to say something. I was gonna say I don't
Oh.
feel pain, but you know, fucking, you know, you can still bite yourself.
Just
I
calm
can't remember.
down, Philippe. If you think we're being followed, just keep your guard up. But
Well, laddies, I don't know about you, but I don't think I'll be sleeping anymore.
I think we're near there anyway. I can see mountains over there.
Suna,
Yes.
did you see that burning building?
What?
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 Was that the?
I say that in the expression of what, as in, wait, what? you know.
I tried to do it as a dwarf, but it was terrible.
Just looking for them.
Any buildings? I can't do it anymore. I lost it. I lost my dwarven Scottish.
You saw that too?
Yes,
Were we sharing the dream then?
I think so.
Maybe you're still in a dream.
Still in the
Snake
dream. I'm
eater.
gonna pinch myself.
Yeah, here, I'll help. Bites him in the neck.
The other,
No, I think you're wig.
Trevor shows up as it joins in the biting.
No.
If I see Trevor, I'm fucking.
Trevor, his name's Trevor now? Oh, God.
The last vampire that this is out of the game. The last vampire I saw, fucking, well, Seth Alucard fucking tried biting this lot.
You saw a vampire out of game.
Was it the last vampire on Earth? Did he try to cure AIDS? Did you ever see Red Letter B and watch that one, Chris?
No, I don't
Oh,
think
but
so.
the AIDS vampire?
No.
Oh, it's hilarious. It's the best one they ever watched. They did a separate whole video on it. Like,
Is
called
it
the last
the
vampire
best
on
of the worst kind of deal?
Yeah, but it's just them sitting talking about it because they'd already seen it before.
Okay.
It's so good. Like, at the end of it, his girlfriend, it's like a Twilight ripoff, and at the end of it, his girlfriend's like, he's a good vampire. He's trying to cure AIDS for people like me because I have HIV and it's growing fast.
Oh my god.
And she's pointing a gun at people who are trying to burn him at the stake, including her own mother, father.
What? That sounds crazy.
It is so fucking hilarious.
That's
man.
crazy.
I'll have to check that out.
It's so good. Anyway.
Anyway, you approach another town. You see that this town seems to be like ruin on top of ruin on top of ruin and then town. Like it has clearly been rebuilt like multiple times.
Oh. Greenskins, probably.
Oof.
Greenskins?
Yeah,
Green Knight?
Look at the rubble around here.
Mm. I'm waiting for him. I'm not fucking pumping
Sorry,
myself up.
someone put the scene about AIDS. That's right, I have AIDS. It's progressing quickly.
And, yeah, so like ruins upon ruins, then the town built on top. There's nobody about, like people are asleep. There is like there's a little like river that seems to reach the town edge, and there is a whole like system of quarries and like wooden what are the things called that like next to construction buildings to like reach higher places?
Scaffolding?
Yeah, wooden scaffolding, like just on the river. It seems like whatever this town produces seems to come from like the river. That seems their main business here.
Okay. River folk.
Aye, river folk.
From the Riverland. Okay. This will be an interesting place to stop on the way back.
Yes.
Anyway, onwards through this one as well.
You carry onwards, cresting the last hill. You come to a meeting point of two tributaries of the Teufel, the Fest, cramped in a valley to the south, and the Tammel, which tumbles from nearby falls. So like two rivers meet, the Teufel and the Toimel. On the far bank of the confluent rests a tiny hamlet, tucked into and around the crags of the climbing foothills. Above and behind the hamlet, about 3 miles away, rises the thin needle point of the Tower of Vane as the mountainside rapidly rises into the sky.
Well, it don't look like a thin needle.
It looks like it looks phallic.
Yes. Yes.
As you begin to journey down to the hamlet, there's actually a few people about in this place, even though it is like after midnight.
Okay.
There's a few folk, and they just they scramble immediately at like at the sight of you.
Yes.
Were these furry people?
With
I'm
your
only asking because that guy was attacked.
with your eyes in the dark, you take a look, and they just seem like normal people, like
Okay.
men and women, but they seem to be arming themselves at the sight of you.
So it's like, just travelers coming through. Nobody needs to get hurt.
Uh,
Yell that into the darkness.
You hear like a young woman yell out, What you want? What brings you here? No travelers come here.
We're heading up to see the wizard. We heard he lives past here.
You're heading towards the tower?
Aye.
You have no ill intentions?
No, we promise. That we give you my honor as a knight. I give you my word give you my word on my honor as a knight. There we are. I can say that.
You can tell that they're like they are relaxing. They begin to relax.
Take the helmet off quickly before they see it and scare the shit out of them.
You like riding closer. The people are getting like a better look at you. It seems like the whole town like woke up, came to like deal with you between quotes.
Yeah.
And you find yourself in the town center, surrounded by like a huddle of people.
Hello, everyone. Is everything all right? You seem to be on guard.
Lots of greenskin attacks lately.
We saw on our travels that it seemed like a town back there had been attacked.
They come from the mountains. It's an infestation, I tell you.
An infestation? That's not good. Have you sent word to Uberstrike?
Yes, many times. Troops have been promised. They haven't shown up yet. Like various people are just like yelling out. Are you here to help?
I look back at the guys. Well, while we're here, you up for killing some greenskins, dwarf? Or Gunnar, I should actually call him by his name, not dwarf. I'm too used to calling short people like halfling just to annoy the halfling.
Yeah, 2 eyes. Yeah, Sigma hates greenskins, so I'd be down for it.
I'm always ready to kill some dirty orcs.
Well, our intention was just here to see the wizard, but since you people are in aid, we are willing to help. But we do have one thing to request in return. Would you look after our animals for us?
If you can deal with the greenskin menace, we'll take care of your animals.
Excellent. I mean, the tower's just like across this bridge thing on the map, isn't it?
Yeah, but
yeah, this would be a perfect place to leave them off, I think.
It says in in the description that it's a river crossing, and there doesn't seem to be a bridge across. It's more like those ropes like across a river that they pull like the thing across.
Yeah, this is a perfect place to leave the cart and stuff. Then perfect. Yes. So like the thing from Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. This is perfectly. Well, if you're willing to look after our cart and animals, we will head across this rope bridge and see what we can do.
Aye. The young woman that you heard yelling out earlier like approaches you. I'm the owner of the crossing here.
Good to meet you.
Good meeting you. I do request some payment for ferrying people across to the tower.
Okay. Not going to stiff you out of your earnings. How much?
Well, I can't really do much with money here in this place, so I'm more looking for interesting goods.
You ever see one of these? And I'll reach into the lead box and pull out a warpstone.
Oh no!
You're seriously gonna?
I don't know how dangerous this is. I've heard it's used by Ratman for machines. That's an interesting trinket.
You have gauntlets, right? It's not like your fingers are touching this.
Yeah, I've got gauntlets and mail under that, and leather. And the card doesn't really sweat or anything.
I have not seen it. It looks a bit like the Electrum that the town down the road gets out of the river.
Oh, is that what they get out of there? No one was awake, so we couldn't ask. Yeah, I've heard it's called Warpstone.
Warpstone?
Yeah, apparently those ratty things use them. They live in the sewers.
Oh.
The Skaven, I hear they're called.
Well, this definitely looks like something rare. I'll take it.
Oh, there you go. She explodes.
Oh God.
What? I don't know how dangerous this stuff is. I can't metagame this. It's a shiny rock. Here you go.
Okay. Cool. She grabs it, and immediately, like as soon as she touches it, she becomes just like very pale. She's like, oh, I don't feel good at all.
Whoa, maybe you should let go of that. You don't look good.
I'll just put it in this pouch for now. She drops it in like a leather pouch.
Yeah, maybe because I was wearing gauntlets. I've never touched that thing with my bare skin.
Oh, I hope I didn't contract anything.
Oh, I doubt it. It's just a stone, right? Maybe it draws power or something. I heard they used it for machines, like the dwarves.
Yes. Well, I feel like I'm gonna pass out, so I'm gonna ferry your group across right now before and then have a lie down.
Okay. Who's do you have an inn that we could leave these with? That's our carts and stuff.
We don't really get much travelers here, but we have like a local bar where the farmers gather after their work.
Okay.
But no real stables.
As long as they're strong horses. We'll be back soon. As long as they're just fed.
Yeah, so we have a warehouse big enough where we store goods. We'll house them in there if that's all right.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
All right with you, Philippe? Oh, yeah, you already have.
I'm gonna grab some A out of my horse and give it him.
Oh, hey.
Yes, hey.
Oh, I thought A. I was like, what are A?
It's weird we don't get a lot of travelers here lately, but this night and yesterday there's been a few that have come through here.
A few?
Yes. There was a man and a whole group of people, and then a few hours later he was followed by a woman with a group of people, and she had like a burnt face.
Oh, small world.
Aw.
That's a witch hunter.
This man with a load
We
of...
met her. Huh? Wait, you what?
Who was the man?
The man? He did not give me his name.
What did he look like?
He looked like... He looked like a man from the Empire, like a bit like a soldier. He had a beard, a mustache, curly hair hidden away under a big hat adorned with a feather.
I know of a witch hunter. Okay.
No, not like the pointy kind of hat. More like don't know what they're called, like IRL, but like a musketeer's hat almost, like the more like flatter ones.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Musket
Okay.
pilgrim kind, or
I think I know what you're on about. Let me try and find
Yeah.
the one with a buckle on it?
No. That's more like witch hunter.
He's talking like more like the Three Musketeers sort of hats.
Yeah,
Uh,
where like
I don't know
one
the
side
name.
is like folded.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, exactly like the Three Musketeers. A cavalier hat.
Cavalier hat.
Yeah.
He seemed to be a man
hat
of...
with a feather is called a fascinator.
Ooh, that's fascinating.
Oh. I wonder if that's where that comes from, actually.
He seemed to be a military man, like some sort of soldier.
Oh, did he look old, did you say?
Like in his 40s, I would guess. He had a big beard and mustache, hiding most of his like facial features. It's hard to tell.
What color was the hair?
Do I know what color his hair is? Let me read his description. Curly brown hair. He looked like a well-built, pale young man with broad shoulders, curly brown hair, and kind grey eyes. However, he seemed a bit off, like a bit awkward.
Okay. And is this the way to the orcs?
The
Over the river?
orcs. We don't know where the orcs come from. They attack the village whenever they want to. It seems like there is no rhyme or reason to their attacks.
Do you know where they come from? Or do they come from anywhere?
They appear from down the mountains, but we wouldn't be able to tell where exactly they come from. Don't know if they have a base up there, if they come from underground. These creatures, I don't quite know how they do.
Okay.
So if you want to fight them, your best bet is staying in the village until the next attack. Which we do not know when that will be. So would you be staying here, or do you want to head to the tower across the river?
It is kind of late, and you did say you were tired. We could wait till morning. What do you guys think? I don't mind either way, but I am in kind of a rush, but what's to say you'll be awake at this time? Then again, the villagers were awake.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Screw it.
slightly
Let's go now. We can check, and if not, we can just come right back. It's just across the river.
Okay.
If there's an attack, we'll see it.
You all get on the float, like without mounts,
Yeah.
without wagon.
Uh-huh.
You are like higher up in the mountains now. It is definitely like way colder here than like anywhere you've been. Like Peter is like holding his like cloak tightly around him, like just like breathing out cold air. And she slowly but surely pulls you guys across the river towards the tower.
I'm gonna ask her if she needs any help.
You wanna help?
Yeah.
Knock yourself out. Just help me pull the rope.
Do I need to roll anything, or is it just gonna?
No, it's easy enough.
Okay then. I'll pull the rope.
Okay.
Yay, more blood.
Alucard, old.
Grace, I'm going to take the blood vial out, and I'm going to put in a potion of pain denied, and then I'm going to give a potion of pain denied to Peter.
Okay.
Which is this.
Potion of pain denied. You feel no pain whatsoever for 1d10 hours. You're giving that to Peter.
Yeah, Peter, take this. It should help you with the cold.
Okay. Where did I put Peter's character sheet? There he is.
Roll that 1d10, son.
Oh, did you give him 2?
No, well, I posted it and
Yeah,
it gave 2. Yeah, I keep meaning to change the number. I keep forgetting it changed to a new system.
1d10 hours.
I only have 1 now, and it's in the bag, so I could absolutely destroy it if I don't roll
8
right.
hours. You
Nice.
ignore any test penalties related to pain and are effectively immune.
Yeah, you won't feel pain from the cold.
Nice. Yeah, he just takes the bottle, like downs it. Oh, I already feel warmer.
It's just ignoring the pain of it. Like, you're still cold, so still be careful and check your fingers, check your toes, make sure they're not getting too cold. By just making sure they're not turning blue or anything. Keep yourself still sort of wrapped up, but this will help you ignore the pain.
And on the other side of the bridge, you spot like not bridge, like the little float thing. You spot a figure. It looks like a lady is standing on the other side of the river, awaiting you with a pistol in hand.
Oh no! Does she have a bird face?
As you get closer, you notice that it is the witch hunter with the bird face, Ursula. She points her pistol at you. Well, I've been waiting for you, cultists, here the entire night. And as you, approach closer, she takes a better look and she's like, wait a minute.
Hey, Ursula.
You're the ones from Ubersreich.
Yeah, hey, Ursula. What are you doing here? How did you get here ahead of us?
Good night. We witch hunters have our ways.
This is bullshit and you know it. No, she took a boat, didn't she?
The GM might have forgotten that she had to end up here.
Just say she took a boat.
All the boats were taken for 500 gold.
Wait a minute, she passed through here. Could have said she was on the other side of the river. It's like, so what are you doing here? Cultists, you said?
Just put her token down, because that is where she is, I guess. Yes, and a bunch of her followers reveal themselves from the sides of the river as well that were hidden in there. We were here to ambush. We got news that some cultists were gonna approach this tower.
Oh, well, we're heading here for our investigation, like we said to you back at Uberstrike. If we knew you were heading this direction, we would have came with you.
Your investigation has led you here.
Hmm.
Have you learned anything new? Anything about this tower?
Unfortunately not. We were hoping to speak with the man inside.
I see. We were also hoping to speak with the man inside, but we can't seem to get entrance to the tower.
Oh, like the one in Uberstrike.
And the young woman that like ferried you across is like, well, if that's all, I'll be heading to the other side again.
Okay. You never asked for payment, but okay.
Well, you gave her the warp store, right?
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Let's not mention that.
Yeah.
She disappears into the darkness back across the river.
I need to get away from this witch hunter now. Disappear. No.
Disappear.
Just see what she says.
Well, I suppose we can travel towards the tower together.
Yeah. See if we can get entry.
Yes, find out what's the story behind all this. I wonder how all of this is related.
Me too. There are a lot of pieces to this puzzle, and we haven't seemed to like find the ones that put them all together yet.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Fascinating indeed. Has Sigmar given you any signs, any signals on what to do? Any guidance by the gods? Priest of Sigmar?
Nothing relating to this tower specifically, at least not recently.
Recently?
I see. Well, since you are a priest of Sigmar, and she looks at your robes, a pretty high-ranking one by the looks of it, you can lead on, and we shall follow you by the guidance of Sigmar.
Very
The
well.
ways on it.
All right.
And I will slowly fall into the back of the crowd.
Okay.
Good idea. Yeah.
As everybody starts moving, as you slowly sling back to the back of the crowd, you hear the river barge thing shh, cross the river again.
Like going across?
Yeah, coming back to your side, I guess. She left earlier, but it seems like she's coming back now.
I'll turn around and have a look with me eyes.
Okay, you peer into the darkness. Give me a perception, just normal for you, +20. You have no disadvantage from nighttime and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Impressive success. Yes.
Yes.
You
You
see,
sound like Yoda. Impressive.
you see the little float come back, and they're accompanying her. It seems to be a crew of people, at least 8 are gathered on the little float. And at the front, you recognize a man that you have seen before. The guard captain that was very sad that his friend was dead. The guy that led you to the toast and tussle, that did the whole speech, and supposedly burned to death in the thing as well.
Well, that explains who they were waiting for.
Shit. How did I forget it already? What's her name? Ursula.
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 You move your way back to the crowd to the front.
Yeah, just go over. Ursula.
Yes?
You know those cultists we killed?
Yes, the ones we dealt with in Ubersreich?
Yeah, there's some down there. They're down there by the barge.
You're sure these are the same ones?
Absolutely. I recognize the guy that led us straight to the warehouse.
You think they have spotted us?
I don't believe so, but they seem to have taken the barge across, so they've probably been tipped off.
Okay.
That little shit.
She does some hand signals. Does anyone have the skill to understand hand signals?
Is it battle?
What is it called?
Is it language battle?
Yes, I
That's
believe.
like hand signal bullshit?
Yeah.
Yes.
I do. Should I do a
Me
roll?
too.
Yeah, you can make the roll.
Come on.
3.
Chris,
Yeah.
can I make a roll of them? That's good.
Yeah. You all see this.
Ah! What is wrong with my rolls today?
It's too dark, son.
Well, I don't understand
Yeah, but
what's
I'm
going
glowing.
It's blinding you. It's like, ah! Too close to my eyes.
on. Now what?
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah,
I can
like,
at least kill 3.
8. Plus the little shit that was going across the boat.
Yeah.
She gonna die too.
I got 10 in that crowd.
Yeah, that is actually 10.
Oh. You said 8.
Yeah. I was wrong. Again.
How big was that barge?
Pretty big. They're just hanging from the side, being dragged through the river. Are we there yet? But
So
yeah,
just, like,
Alucard,
walking,
you
it's
can
like,
tell
"Oh,
that she's
hello."
like, without saying a word, she gives like signals, and it seems to be the signal for like hide, and the rest of her group like disperses in like bushes and stuff like that, and they all go into like stealth mode.
I'll just turn to my party. Hide.
On it.
Okay.
Helmet.
I go.
Helmet.
I
Your
guess
big glowing helmet.
I'm gonna
Oh.
flick my helmet off and put it underneath my cloak.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Okay.
I'll dive into whatever sort of like bush near where the witch hunter went.
Yeah, you can all make me a stealth check.
Yeah.
Waste time for me. Oh yeah.
Reroll.
If I stuff my cloak into my bag, can I make it an easier stealth check? Because I'm all black.
Not really. It's not like a
Yeah.
bright red thing you have, right? It's more like a dark red.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't make like that much difference in the nighttime. It's not like it's
Okay.
fluorescent red.
I can never remember which is which. Is rural outside?
Rural is outside, yeah.
Yeah.
Urban is cities and stuff like that.
Ooh.
I'm gonna put my helmet back on.
Yeah, so you do your best to like dive away, and you're all kind of like on the side and like ditches and stuff leading up to the road, and in the distance you hear the little barge reach the side of the river. You hear a bunch of men like getting off, like they're just talking amongst themselves. They're walking in like a two-man like column, like two next to each other, then followed by another two, like in a row with the dude with his feathered hat at the front. They're just marching down the road. They haven't seen. They seem. It seems like they haven't spotted you guys at all.
Can I do something?
Yeah.
Well, I know I'm a hard. Oh, I'm a hard.
I'm a hard.
I'm easy to find, so I'm feeling like walking in front of. Well, not in front of him, but like further up, where I guess where people's hiding. Like, so they come to me and then they attack from the left and right.
Okay. So you think like you're gonna get spotted anyway? So you wanna
Yes.
kind of like prepare for that?
I want to draw them into me. You know.
So you're revealing yourself?
I got a bad stealth, so yes.
But he said they haven't seen us yet.
Yeah, you don't know you got a bad stealth.
Yeah.
You
I
can't
can.
Like
know
your
that
character.
stuff.
Your
That's
character doesn't.
Metagaming.
Yeah, your character doesn't see the roles.
Yeah. Not unless I
Okay.
like sneeze or my cloak snags, and I'm not actually like hiding. I'm just standing there. Like Chris is just like, yeah, you go to hide. You're standing there, and they see you. Like you think you're hiding.
But you could say like from your previous experiences that you know that you're pretty bad at hiding and that you think that you're probably gonna get seen.
Yes, I'm gonna reveal myself, but I'm gonna reveal myself like further up so they can come towards me.
Okay. So
Oh,
by
a
revealing
load of
yourself,
gunshots go off.
are you just gonna like jump out or like yell at them or something? Like what are you doing exactly?
No, I'm gonna. What I'm gonna do is walk to the path and pull my helmet off and put it on. Draw my sword and shield, and once they see me, I'm gonna say hello.
Yeah. Because your helmet glows, they are immediately gonna like spot you.
Yeah,
So,
I know they're gonna spot me.
I don't really have a battle map for this, so I'm just gonna put you guys down. Slap. Oh my god, that's bright. Slap everybody in initiative, but you don't need to actually move your token. Just
Okay.
say what you want to do, and then we'll roll to see if you can do it or not. I will kind of just like with our voices say like if you're close enough to hit them or far enough and stuff like that to do the distances. It'll just kind of be in a head kind of deal.
Alright.
Okay.
I just need the dwarf. Gunnar. There he is. Initiative. Whoop. Roll NPCs. Smack. It's just such a loud rattle.
Oh, shit! I just realized I'm bottom again. I need to work with my initiative. Fucking hell.
He's bottom again.
He's about a bitch.
Okay, cool. Begin.
Boom, boom.
So,
Yeah.
you know,
You're just
like
gonna stay
they're
hidden until Philippe's thing works, or
they're walking down the road. because your helmet makes light in the darkness, you're pretty easy to spot. They immediately see you standing there in the middle of the road, and they kind of just like disperse also along like both sides of the road, like disappearing in the shrubbery and stuff like that. And a few of them, like the 4 in the front, they stay on the road and they yell out towards you, Philippe.
Yeah. How far am I away from them?
Let's say you're about like 16 yards away from them.
Okay. Let me just look something. Okay. They yell out. What did it say?
Who's there? What's that light?
That cut off what?
Yeah.
What?
You
You
cut
cut
off from
off.
me.
Oh, I just said, who's there? What's that light?
We just heard, "Hey!"
Okay, now just run, Philippe, and draw them into the trap.
Yeah, you can act. We'll do this before like the actual
Okay.
combat starts, I guess.
I'm thinking. Do I charge in and get my bonus?
I really don't want to
Your
meta this.
boners.
I really don't want to meta this, but they're in a group, and they're all people who I would consider to be enemies. Hint, hint.
It's okay. I can deal with a group.
All right, we'll leave it.
So
to
what do you
then.
say? Do you say anything? Do you just keep standing there in silence?
I'm gonna yell out for the lady and charge into them.
He brings this on himself.
Okay.
I just leave him to it.
So yeah, like
No.
nobody jumps out. It's just him charging it on his own.
What the?
A single
You bring this on yourself half the time.
Yeah, but you can fucking help.
A single warrior clad in metal just like rushes towards this group, just screaming for the lady. They are surprised, to say the least, so they won't get to go in their first round. And now we'll go in a combat order. So Alucard, you see Aidan just dart off towards them, screaming for the lady.
Oh.
You all think you are hidden, not seen yet.
Yeah, I'll I guess I'll try and back him up. I'll blast the area. But you know what? Is the leader one of the people that dived in the bush, or is he standing there still?
He's still
Little
on
shit.
the road.
Blast him. Blast
Okay.
him and anyone around him.
Yeah, what's the range on your like blast?
I think it's a ridiculous amount, actually. Let me check.
Yeah, I do think it's pretty far. You've shot stuff out of the sky, so
Yeah, I shot clouds out of the sky. It was raining. There it is, the trappings at the top, of course.
It's also a shout in Skyrim. When it's raining, you can just do the like weather shout in the sky and it stops raining.
Oh yeah, edit. Details. I don't, Oh, obviously, I'm an idiot. Should be looking at the spell.
Yeah,
68 yards.
68, yeah. You have more than enough
6
range
to 8
to...
hours.
68, yeah. And, that's not with good cast. So I will blast those fuckers. Stand up and blast, and then I'm going to immediately hunker down and hope they don't see me. They're obviously going to see me, but I'm going to hunker down as soon as I cast and just like jump up, blast, back down.
It's still dark, and you're
Yeah, it's
wearing-
dark, and I'm in no black, and it's just like...
so they might not see you.
Ooh. Okay.
blast them, and then I'm going to duck back down. And that'll be the turn.
You blast him.
Blast.
Straight in the body. So just like a blast comes flying out of the darkness, poof, and just like knocks him over. He's like taking
And
a back
anyone
of
around him?
this. Sorry, what?
And anyone in 6 yards around him. In the circle.
Oh yeah, it's an AoE thing, right?
Yeah, it's blaze. Yeah, but let me actually post it for you so you know the whole thing. There you go.
Yeah. All other targets within 2 yards. So yeah, he's like the 3 dudes that stayed with him on the road. They're all gonna get hit as well.
And it ignores all armor points from metal armor.
From metal.
Just metal.
Okay.
It's just basically magic missile.
Mail is metal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been counting it as metal armor whenever I
Okay.
get attacked by things that
So
make
it's
it
not
more metal.
technically a solid piece, but it's lots of little pieces together, and it's still metal.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Doing their damage.
Cute.
They're immediately like, what was that? What was that blast? They're like very confused. It is Peter's turn. Do Do you want Peter NPC to do anything specifically? Do you want him to stay hidden?
I told him to stealth. So this is entirely up to you.
Okay.
I'm not going to give him
Probably
any
just
orders.
stay hidden. He'd probably just stay hidden then at the orders of you because he respects you
It's
greatly.
entirely up to Gris. Like
Yeah.
I'm letting Gris just sort of like be Peter.
But you did actively tell him
orders.
to like stealth.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just based on how
Hide.
Peter acts towards you as a person, he really greatly respects you when you're authority. So
Peter
yeah.
is like Peter is like crouched in a bush, like kind of like hidden, and there is like a little like fallen tree in front of him, like a hollowed out one. And you just see him like readying his crossbow pistol, but kind of like using the tree for like for balance, like putting it on top of there. And he's just getting it ready in case he needs to shoot.
Cool.
Okay, Zelda, it is you.
Okay, Gris, just a quick bit of math. You said some of them dived into the sides, right?
Yeah.
How far across is the road?
How far across is the road?
How
It's
wide
a,
is it? Yeah.
it's a small
How
little like
wide?
path leading up to like a wizard's tower. So I imagine it's like 4 yards, like 2 squares.
Count for wind resistance and politely ask Sigmar to blow them all to hell.
Right on the road, or like, are you dropping it on the more to the, one of the sides?
Bit further back and in the center so that it doesn't hit the charging Bretonian.
Okay. Roll that miracle, see if it does it.
Well, apparently
Ooh.
not.
Fortunate.
I am going to, even though I'm probably going to
Don't
get...
add a success level, it'll still fail.
Is that how it works for prayers again? I forget.
It'll be a -0.
Yeah, so like your best bet is
Oh, yeah.
re-rolling. If you add a success level, it'll go to -0 and still count as fail.
Swear to God, if this gives me wrath for the...
It's a way better roll.
Blazed.
Nice, I can increase the AoE.
Yeah. 10 yards.
How far is Phil? Would you say Philippe is away from them? Like,
I said he was like 16 yards away when he started running, and he hasn't gone yet, so I guess he's still 16 yards away.
15 yards. You'll just be at the edge of the blast.
Stop him in his fucking tracks.
Yeah. Oh my
There's a
god.
charge.
Oh.
There's a big comment in your way now. Runs right into it like a fucking Looney Tunes cartoon.
Yeah, I wish I could like animate stuff. I would love to see that. Like just Knight, like you know, like typical Knight, like with the helmet visor like open. Like he claps the visor down, starts like running, and then just a massive explosion in front of him, and he just stops and is like, "What the hell just happened?" But yeah,
So
AoE 15
apply.
yards, 55 range. You can definitely hit that. You
How
can-
many of them would you say it hits? Would you say it hits all of them then? Because that's why I was asking about the thickness of the road.
The ones on the road, you know that it has hit. The ones in the forest, you don't really see them, so you can't tell, but you definitely hear screaming of agony.
Right. 1 sec.
And this like ignites them. So, you know, they'll become little flickers of light into the darkness.
Ignore toughness and armor.
Okay, so it just does 3 damage.
Ignoring toughness and armor, and everything is on fire.
They get
That
a
was
blaze,
just for
right?
that. Yeah. Do you want to set all the tokens on fire? You don't have to if it's going to take you too long.
No, I'm just gonna give them the status ablaze.
Alright.
I might like do it during one of your turns. When
What
I'm
would
not-
happen if I click? What would happen if I click apply Twin Tails Comet? What does that do? Do I have to like be targeting something and it would apply all the conditions to whatever it hit?
Yeah,
Apply
maybe.
it to the alien.
Select this guy at the back here, and then like click apply. See what it does.
No, it doesn't.
Apply effect requested sent to GM.
It did it.
Yeah, it didn't do the damage though. It put the blaze on him.
Yeah.
Do you want me to just do? Do you want me to just do that?
Can you group select them all? Like drag and select all the tokens?
Wait, can I?
Can you post Twin Tail Comet actually?
1 sec.
Yeah, because I'm just wondering because it didn't apply the damage if it doesn't like apply until.
Well,
it reaches
his damage
them.
was like a separate roll. It's not
The
part
damage
of
is a
the,
separate
spell.
roll, is all. So it's
okay.
damage is 1d10, so I have to roll a separate thing for it. But yeah, I've just shift
that's
selected
why.
all of them. So let's see if this
Oh,
you
nice.
go.
That
makes it easier.
Yeah. It's probably not gonna do the blaze thing correctly because the effects have been broken since like the last update, and the guy is still working on it. So I'll have to just keep that in mind myself.
But basically, a massive twin-tailed comet fell from the heavens, and now I don't know that all of them are on fire, but I know the ones on the road are on fire.
Yeah, as this like this divine this divine comet, like graced by Sigmar himself, comes down from the heavens, crashes into this group. The witch hunter and her crew are immediately like massively inspired by this. She just like raises her weapon, yells, "By the gods, for Sigmar!" And they just like they charge.
Yeah, good thing it's her turn next then.
Yeah. On her turn, she goes, "By the gods, for Sigmar!" and charges.
If Philippe might have got staggered potentially.
I'm not even going to get there.
Yeah,
No, you're not
but
gonna get that for the whole
she's
thing.
going in for it.
Charging.
56.
And this guy, let me just... Ablaze. At the end of every round, they suffer 1d10 wounds. That, like, if you roll a 10 on that, that's devastating. At, like, the end of a round, taking, like, 10 damage.
I mean, it's also devastating if I roll a 10 on the insta damage thing because it ignores all toughness and armor.
Yeah. I mean, it is a miracle. It is supposed to be really good.
I mean, yeah, but the damage thing's luck-based because you could roll really high and devastate and roll really low. Granted, they always get a blaze, so that's more or less the good thing about it. Ooh. Wait.
He does successfully dodge out of the way as he
Yay.
charges him. So Aidan is just like stopped in his tracks, like in the road by this massive comet, and Ursula just like sprints past him right towards this guy and then misses. Like after all that, like.
Then wouldn't she hit someone behind him since they were in a column, or are they sort of scattered now?
They're scattered because of, the explosion and stuff like that. They all got kind of like knocked about.
Yeah.
And the area is lit up by like the holy fire of Sigmar.
Well, at least it gives the guys with guns easier targets.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
The dwarf, seeing a good fight, he's not gonna be able to like hold him back and like stay in stealth in the forest, so he's gonna run out as well.
Fair enough. Dwarfs would be dwarfs.
Kazaki! And he just like charges out.
Really need to fucking get my initiative up.
Yeah, by the time it gets to Aidan.
Someone is about to get cleaved in half. Either directly in half, and there's two perfect symmetrical sides, or at the gut, and then the top half tries to crawl away.
Oh, he does win. Apply damage. Yeah.
Critical!
Okay. That guy's dead.
How does he die, though?
Straight through the arm. He just like, the dwarf charges in, wielding his axe, and just cuts this guy down immediately, yelling like victoriously towards the others. They're like, they all have like the looks of fear on them, and they're on fire.
Well, yeah, so yeah. I wonder if their first priority is going to be to run away or stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah, what do we do? It is
Back
the
to the
leader's
river.
turn. What can they actually do against a blaze? What a blaze
Stop, drop,
condition.
and roll.
Hey, Chris,
Yeah.
you said they were surprised in the
Yeah,
first
but I
round
say,
because
if
Oh
Chris
yeah,
got
they are
each of them.
surprised. They cannot act.
You know, beyond just being surprised
Just
in the first
burn.
round, after everything that just happened to them, I wouldn't blame them for being even more surprised.
Yeah. I'm just gonna give him the chance. I'm just gonna give him the chance to get rid of his ablaze condition by doing an athletics test, but he won't be able to do anything else. So since it is athletics, it's literally just stop, drop, and roll.
Stop, drop, and roll.
The holy fire.
A marginal success, but still a success. But a success level of +0, which is not enough because it's per success level you remove one condition of a blaze.
Oh.
So it's still one condition of a blaze.
Yeah. It's
It
much
sort of
easier
goes.
to put out a fire rolling around on sand than it is in the middle of an oil-soaked kitchen. I mean, I guess.
No shit.
Well, where is he? Is he in grass? Is he setting grass on fire?
It's
as
all
he
like
does this?
a muddy pat, I guess. Like a dirt pat.
I like to think that because it was success level 0, he first got it out, but then stood up and it just immediately reignited.
Yes, you put it out, but you immediately catch fire.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do all these guys. I'm gonna do like one of them, and pretty much like if he succeeds, they all succeed. If he fails, they all fail.
Okay.
Alright. Just seems a bit.
Ooh, they all critically fail. No.
That was a 100, so
Yeah.
yeah. How do they fumble?
They drop their weapons because they're on fucking fire.
It all fit.
Well, no, it's the like witch hunter crew that's like they're attacking, but he fumbled. So they're taking it back by like seeing a miracle of Sigmar up close itself. They can't believe it. They just like they drop their like I guess crossbows or whatever they're using. It doesn't actually specify what their ranged weapon is. They just drop it to the floor and they clasp their hands in prayer and like praise Sigmar.
That was too inspiring.
I'm gonna remove these guys so it doesn't keep like jumping through them.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I mean, when you get to the end of the round, I feel like it's going to set you up with a bunch of ablazed things if you'd kept them in there.
Yeah, I kind of like. As the GM, I was expecting this fight to be a cakewalk for you guys, but because there was a lot, I was like, it's just gonna take a lot of time, and they're just gonna win it. So I'm gonna just do it more like with my words instead of showing every single action. So it is their turn now. They are on fire. They are still surprised. So the only thing they can do is athletics to put out the fire. They don't even have athletics, so agility it is.
They're all gonna stop, drop, and roll.
25, yeah, they all in a panic are rolling around like on the ground, like some are like trying to help their friends, like trying to pat out the fire, but since it's like holy fire, it's not like that easy in like going out.
They get it out eventually, but...
That is their turn. Philippe, it is your turn now. Combat exploded in front of you, Lady Witch Hunter ran past you, the dwarf jumped in, and the other...
You're gonna join the slaughter?
I'm still charging.
Okay.
I don't care if there's a comet fucking
Completely
push that away.
unfazed. I mean, to be fair, I hit him in the face. I hit him dead on the one once, so yeah, he's pretty good with these.
Yeah, so very anime moment. The main guy is like trying to pat his fire out, and like through the like smoke in front of him, you see like a shadow, and then like Aidan, Philippe just like bursting out of the smoke.
Okay, charge. Is the witch hunter attacking him?
Yes, so it's 2-1 technically.
So plus 20.
I like that Soldat on my screen still has all of the dudes targeted.
Oh, sorry, do I?
Yeah.
You're just gonna hit them all at once. Oh, you're using the Shaif Al Janoub again? I guess the other blade is is become the spare blade now.
The other blade is for
get
magic.
rid of them.
Okay.
Does it kill him?
Well, he'll attempt to dodge, but...
I do have 120 already.
How do I have 120?
Rolling against 120 is crazy. Is that your...
No, I
your
have
weapon skill is 70? So
yeah,
with the...
and I had advantage for charging.
Yeah, okay. And then with the outnumbering.
Yeah.
You have 14 advances in your weapon skill. Oh my god, you've leveled that up like crazy. You have
like
a
I leveled
modifier of 10? Is that like, that's from one... Isn't that...
That's... Oh, actually, I should have one down. Yes.
Yeah, because that's from your dwarven weapon, right? That gives you the extra...
My sword and shield gives me a +5.
Okay.
But now I'm not using the sword. I should have only a +5.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Okay, cool.
Forgot about that.
Yeah,
So-
I was trying to like figure it out that like the sword would like add it automatically, but I couldn't figure out how the like coatings work for the items. It's a bit complicated, so I'll just have to manually remember. But yeah, you hit this guy for 27 damage. Yeah, I thought that was gonna happen. Brutal dismemberment.
Ooh.
His arm is severed, spraying arterial blood 1d10 feet in a random direction. 7 feet straight into Alucard's mouth.
Delicious. It's well done as well.
It's well done. It's cooked. Ah, boiling blood. Ugh.
I'm not done yet, though.
Okay.
With my charge, I get an extra attack.
Okay.
And I attack the one to the side of him.
Absolutely.
We target him.
But you lose the advantage, right, of the charge, but you pretty much have an advantage from killing this guy, so you're back on 1.
Oh, yeah. I thought I gained it. I still have it, but that's okay with me. this. There you go.
Oof. Astounding success. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting these guys don't actually have dodge. Dexterity it is. Oh no, wait. Is it dexterity for dodge or agility?
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
agility. Check.
It is agility.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's weird because like in most games like Dex is the dodge related skill.
Mm.
Yeah. This guy's dead.
Where'd I go?
Shattered
Oh.
pelvis.
No, not Elvis.
God, wait, why? That was just wrong.
Wound, death. Not even like +2 wounds, death.
It sounds like a fucking like mistranslation from a Final Fantasy Ultimate attack. You know, like shattered Elvis, and then just like see a musician pop out, and then all the screen shatters.
He fucking dies instantly. What the
A
fuck?
blow shatters his pelvis, severing one leg,
I would
then
die too.
driving through to the next. You die instantly from traumatic shock. So you get both his legs, like just down the pelvis.
Yes.
Was-
What? Wait. Was that? Oh,
No, it's
oh
not
no, it
death,
wasn't.
It's not death blow because
No.
I technically did
Yeah.
damage to all of them with the comet.
Yeah.
But if you didn't commit and Alucard didn't do the thing, it would be death blow. I might have killed them all by now.
And that's the end of the round, which should give me the ablasting. Yeah, there we go.
You got to do a 1d10 and apply it to them
9
then.
damage.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oof,
So
indeed.
they all
2
took
damage
9
applied?
damage. Does the fire from a blaze?
Oh,
They'll
because
get
it
minus
did his
5.
toughness and armor automatically. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is cool that it does that automatically. It's only the initial blast that ignores the.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it did it for the main guy. That's already that. Let's
Yeah.
see. If I do
I mean,
this.
I guess he's still on fire, even though.
Nice.
7. Ooh. It's ignored all AC you said from like armor and stuff, or just was this the metal one?
That's
that
just
was
the
blast, right?
that's just the initial thing. It
Yeah.
says 7 damage to all
Oh,
of them
yeah.
because it's doing toughness bonus. There it is. It says it
Oh,
on the
but there's
side.
the 7 damage has already taken into account the toughness
Yeah.
bonus. Yeah,
So they're
well,
all-
then
they
they're
all-
all dead. That is enough to kill him.
Cool.
Dead.
They just like they start like dying in droves from like this fire killing them, and they're just sizzling out on the ground.
Ah, the screams of heretics.
Guess they were
Beautiful.
enemies of Sigmar.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Beautiful.
Wait, I just realized where that blood went. It went into this guy.
Yeah. Their
No,
main
what-
leader has died like twice now, I think.
I'm gonna chop.
What was
him
the
up.
first time? Did he get
Oh.
shot the first time?
Yeah.
Yes, he did get shot. Because like he ran up to the witch hunter and Aidan was chasing him, but he like I think he like dropped to his knees and then just got blasted by like the witch hunter lady.
Swear to God, he better not come back alive again.
No, he's
have-
not, because we're burning him.
Ah, well you've burned him before, but I guess this time
Well,
you'll hang around and see
we'll
what
hang
actually
around.
happens.
Yeah.
Next time he'll be a zombie, and then we'll kill that, and he'll be a ghost.
Alright.
This guy just keeps coming back. That's the
We
true
got
line.
weapons to deal with ghosts.
Mm.
Well, I have.
And I can make people's weapons hurt ghosts.
Same.
Make them ghosts.
Ah.
Oh.
Anyone
Yeah.
feel like a little bonfire?
Firing fire. There we go. Look at them sizzle.
What is the ground we on?
He's dead again.
Mud.
Mud.
Dirt, grass, you know, like foresty terrain and a bit rocky as well because you are in the mountains.
The grass that we are near.
It's
Can I
holy
wipe-
fire, so I don't think it'll spread if that's what you were.
Yeah.
No, I was just going to say, can I wipe my sword on the grass?
Oh.
Sure, like your sword is definitely bloody from like cleaving through that guy's pelvis. Oh my god, it's in my brain now.
Oh.
I'm really impressed with the sword at the moment.
My blue suede tooth. It is cutting through everything so far like butter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice sword.
Yeah.
Puts through
Here,
the
I'm
flesh
glad you
like
earned that
butter.
sword when they do that quest with us.
The
Yeah,
sword is like, oh,
Ursula approaches the burning husks on the floor. She just kind of like spits like filthy heretics.
How the hell did he come back to life? Didn't you shoot him in the face or something?
I absolutely shot this man in the face, but the dark powers have powers beyond our understanding sometimes.
Should we
Just-
watch and see if he comes back again?
They've been burned by the holy fire of Sigmar itself. I do believe, if I correctly know this miracle, this only burns those who Sigmar sees as enemies. So this should cleanse their corruption, should burn away their corruption, so to speak.
Indeed. I asked Sigmar to bring apart this comet to be sure we'd be rid of this one for good this time.
So do you think, in your opinion, priest, this fire would have burned away whatever foul power that allowed him to come back to life?
Certainly. It burns all that is an enemy of Sigmar. You want to touch it, Alucard?
Yeah. And I will now take this opportunity, Chris,
Okay.
to pull out my piece of paper, roll it into a nice rolling shape, and try this.
Oh.
And I will light it with Sigmar's holy fire.
Oh my
Just to
God.
annoy the priest.
Oh my!
Just lean.
I mean, it won't annoy me.
Just leave it and just go. Ah.
Where have
Yeah,
I
yeah,
seen
very
that?
good.
That like
I'll be honest.
a soldier guy or something like leans in over like a burning corpse with like a cigar and like uses the fire of the corpse to light a cigar.
Oh, really? Ah.
Definitely seen it as something, but that's what I'm imagining. You just like lean over like.
I'd
Yeah.
be more confused than annoyed, but you do you.
Boy,
Yeah.
he's
Now
in
to
the crowd.
Google what effect does weed have on vampires?
Weed vampires. Like, oh, I'm gonna type that in and see what I get. Weed vampires. Can vampires smoke marijuana? This is an actual question. Not what it's done.
Of course.
They can smoke cigarettes, but only as an affectation. Other drug tests, when taken that way, depending on the GM and the assembly, mainly just a general mild buzz.
Okay. You have a mild buzz.
Some people say it won't affect them. Some people say from revised Templar books, and this is all other RPG games. Like,
yeah.
oh, look at these! Oh my God, Google images. Money, Vampires, and Weed is a movie apparently. Blood from a Stoner. Oh, here's a picture of
Blood
fucking
from a stoner.
the one from Sesame Street.
So normally, the way this encounter is supposed to go, the main guy, their leader, Geldrecht, is supposed to flee and come back later again, because that's kind of the thing, he keeps coming back. He's not gonna come back from this.
So I was right. So I was right. He would have kept coming back. One blunt.
So after the
Two
battle,
blunt.
you have a final 3 miles to go to get to the Tower of Vane.
What the fuck?
You gotta climb up.
Yeah, up the mountain
Oh.
road.
Now let's smoke, baby. We can cover 3 miles in less than an hour.
Yeah.
Fine.
What's the lowest walking speed, like not on horses, of you guys?
Me, most probably. I've got 3.
3? So yeah,
Wait,
that's
No, walking
Four.
speed, dude. Walking speed.
Walking
not
6.
Not your movement.
yeah, but
8.
it like for the travel speed it counts movement, so it's you can
Oh.
travel 3 per hour.
Okay, yeah.
So you can make it up in an hour, pretty much. And that's the end of part 2. The next part is the actual tower itself.
You want
I'll
to
put you
end
guys
it off?
on the map, but it's getting quite late here for me, so I'm gonna call it here and do this next time then.
next time we enter the wizard's tower?
The Wizard's
Kill 'em.
Tower. As Alucard is just smoking using the holy fire. Just make me a cool test.
Me? Okay.
If you inhale fragments of Sigmar's holy fire, they quite literally burn your lungs.
Yes.
Marginal success. You're fine.
I am fine.
My cat is like ripping something apart in the background.
I feel like I've heard you say that before.
Yeah.
He does that.
Okay, that's you guys. Then I need Peter, who sadly never got to fire, even after he readied his weapon. The dwarf, which I didn't think the dwarf was gonna be with you guys at all, but I was like, yeah, the dwarf would absolutely like tag along.
Did we go to that place that he wanted to go to?
No.
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 Fuck him.
But you know, he
We can
slept
go
for
back.
most of the journey, and by the time
Yeah.
you woke up, you were already in the mountains. Already?
Yeah, it's not the first time we've made a promise to
Everybody
an
was
NPC.
asleep. Everybody was asleep. We'll stop on the way back.
It's
We can
not
do
the
that with
first
everyone.
time. It's
We
not the
can
first
do
time
that
made
with
made
every
a promise
NPC.
to an NPC that he hasn't fulfilled.
Like, we'll eventually get Peter to Sylvania. Shut up.
I was talking about the dark elf girl whose name escapes me.
Not Dark Elf, Albion.
Yeah, I know.
Kill Dark
She,
Elves,
that's
so.
what she was obsessed with.
Yeah.
I can't remember her name, but yeah.
Amanthus.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
wants to Dark Elves.
Yeah, that may have been my retiring story, but
Chris put her on a boat.
Yeah.
When you weren't here.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have been killing many Dark Elves. Bye. But we had sex.
and you gave me
It's meaningless.
FBI.
No, I was saying me and her did.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dear.
Okay, cool. So you guys, You guys are on the map. Is the vision and stuff working? Like,
Yeah.
it's dark, so Aidan should see like just his helmet range, I guess, and Alucard should see everything.
Yeah. Card ahead.
I can't see much, but I'll
Yeah.
stick.
I'm a steal. No. Wait a minute. These guys couldn't find the entrance? It's right fucking there, you blind asshole. Two doors.
Yeah, it's hidden.
I can see it. Magic.
Well, I can't see that far, so
Yeah, I can see the doors.
is it hidden? Is it like
No, it's
poorly
just two
hidden?
doors. Like I open them.
Okay, I
I
like.
was blocked.
So next time we'll do the tower itself. Standing at the bottom, you can see that it's a tall tower. It has at least 8 floors.
Does it look very similar to the other one?
I ain't that tall.
Yeah, but bigger. And like, it's actually like, the other one was like a ramshack, like stone tower with like wooden constructions on the top and stuff like that. This one looks more elegant. It seems to be elven made.
Ah. Elven work. Gay.
Horses.
Okay. Is there anything in the chat you guys wanna keep? Because I'm gonna like purge it.
The read.
Not to my knowledge.
I want to
Read.
remember that I'm started smoking from the holy fire.
Yeah. Did you add like a thing that you have the lead box with warpstone?
I just put inlaid box by the warpstone that I have.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, like this.
Nice. Does it have a weight?
No, but I can give it some.
Yeah. Give it like a weight of 1, because you know it is an entire box.
I can't because it's 10, but I will get something for that.
Oh yeah, like if you give it a weight of 1, it'll be like 1
Yeah.
per 10.
Maybe I can give it a encumbers of 0.1. Maybe that's the thing. 0.1. Yep, that worked.
Okay, cool. It's
Yeah,
mainly
so
like
it's-
the box that weighs,
Yeah.
not the stones.
It's lead. Yeah.
I'm gonna give you all, since you did the entire part, give you all a chunk of experience.
We haven't had any in ages.
Yeah.
You define a chunk as
You're gonna get 35 experience each for the part, for finishing part 2. I know at the end of this, it has a little list of like, if they did this, they get so much experience. If they did this, they did so much experience.
Yeah.
So you're definitely gonna get some of those, but I'll do that at the end of the entire adventure, I guess. So just 35 for the part now. And yeah, you know what? That's it. I was gonna say like, I was gonna give you all like individual stuff for like roleplay, but I felt like everybody was a bit quiet today. I don't know if it's just like a bit tired and not really into
I was
it.
talking.
Yeah,
all the time.
but, like always, you were pretty active.
And I don't get rewarded.
And if I keep rewarding you, you're gonna be so far ahead.
that's why he goes
Yeah, I
on
know
these
I am.
side quests.
Because I completed my long-term thing, I am a bit ahead. Like I'm on 6,020 at the minute.
Ooh.
Yeah, because I got that big chunk. Fine. I'm not gonna get rewarded, I'll just shut up. Go nowhere.
Oh.
We'll just all stay here. Peter can lead the party from now on.
But
Peter makes
You're
one
in charge.
decision and we all die.
no, actually thinking about it, like I did like how you guys like reacted to the Sigmar Days Over, to the vision. I liked how Aidan pretty much just was like, yeah, I know I'm shit at hiding, so I'm just gonna like stand in the road.
Yeah, I like that too.
So I'm
That was
gonna-
just like Comet.
Yeah, and you doing your comment is always good fun. So I'll give you all an extra 5 for like roleplay and playing the game. So that puts you on a 40 for this session. And that puts us, I'll just leave this in the chat as a reminder for myself, on part 3, In the Shadow of the Tower.
Dokily dokily.
And that's it for us for today. I hope you guys had fun.
Yeah.
Yep. It's always fun when I get to drop a comment on someone. Hopefully not Philippe when he gets in the middle of battle again.
I ran into another vampire. That was fun.
That was a unique encounter for you.
Yeah. It's nice to like not stab one for a change.
Yeah, much like you know, like it's a bit more black and white in the Warhammer universe. I was gonna say much like in all things, like there are good and bad people of different different species and races and stuff like that. But it's not necessarily true in the Warhammer universe.
Yeah.
A good orc is not gonna happen.
No. Not unless he like whacked his head or something.
Yeah. Well,
Ooh.
it's just because the orcs, their morality is like completely different. They see fighting as like the end all be all. They want to fight. They think that fighting is good and not fighting is being evil to them.
Yeah.
But
Klingons.
yes. But the vampires, you know, they're just most of them, I think all of them. I don't think any of the other races can become vampires, but they're like humans turned vampires, so they know what it was like to be human. They still like have their own thoughts and feelings and stuff about things. They're not mindless evil.
So, Mckadow?
Yeah.
Secret Lab's updated and the death candies are back.
Is that the candies that Aidan ate in the roleplay game?
No.
Well, yeah, actually they are.
Oh wait, those ones? The hand ones?
Yeah, those are back for Halloween.
Cool.
Remember I blew you up with one a while back?
Oh yeah, fuck you.
Gris.
Yes.
There's something that I do want to remember. The where the fuck is it? The Waterstone.
Whetstone.
The Whetstone.
Whetstone. Because I've already rolled it. Well, I haven't rolled what I'm gonna get.
Oh, you didn't add your D6 yet?
No.
Okay.
But do I roll it when I'm doing the attack, or do I roll it like?
Well, it's an extra 1d6 damage. It just says flat out, so like you just do the opposed test like normal, and if you hit, it'll be like Philip hits random villain for 7 damage. You can roll like a d6 to add like an extra number on top of your 7.
Yeah, I just want to a reminder that I've used my Waterstone, basically.
Oh, joke. He did it again. He called it a Waterstone.
Whetstone. So you may...
So if you're with a girl, Ian.
Well,
There we go. I've written it down in the chat, so I know.
Do you say, am I making you water, baby?